Secret recording. I'm not playing music. Here we go. I feel like I'm just starting at the top of a playlist every single time now, which means we've probably heard this album, which I do like. This album, this top one, for a long time now, because Chill Hop has not added any more to this playlist yet. There is a shuffle button. Has that shuffle button always been there? I don't know, but I definitely should have used it more often. If it has. If I haven't, instead of just playing the same songs over and over. But nonetheless, start streaming. We go live, and I apologise that I'm a bit delayed starting because I was having issues with OBS. It was not capturing things like at all. Like it wasn't capturing the 2D model with the Addo tube. It wasn't capturing the game, and I was like, what is going on? All of this is an absolute nightmare. Well, nightmare is a little bit of a strong word, shall we say. It's not really a nightmare, but yeah, nonetheless, we're just gonna... Oh, please tell me it's... Okay, phew. Wait, is it capturing? Is it just because it's not my main screen at the moment? No. Why is it doing this? It's not because of the title screen's up, is it? No. Why is nothing capturing? Clip Studio Paint is capturing. Something is wrong with game capture, is what so far I've learned. Because everything which was a game capture is not capturing. Unless I bring it open like this, which makes no sense whatsoever. Is it because... I don't know. The thing is, I haven't done anything to change my settings at the moment. Okay, you know what? We're live diagnosing. We are doing a Windows capture. Filament window. Select a window to capture this one, please. Automatic. Same executable. Capture cursor, that's fine. Bring it in. Yes, now bring it down. I have no idea what's going on, boys. I've changed nothing, but something has broken game capture. Today it seems like, because none of my games will capture, and it's only the Windows. But okay, yes, stop this, Chill Hop. Let us. And I have too many sources of things. I really got to get rid of some of these. But Chill Hop, you're out of here. Transition across to Filament, which will be the puzzle game of choice today. Is this too loud? It sounds a bit loud. I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit. Well, I think it's probably the music is too loud. If anything. Otherwise you can't hear my lovely voice. Okay, Discord has a notification come out. It has come through. Yes, come through. So I can't even speak. Today's itinerary, Filament into drawing. Okay, I think we're good to go. I think we're good to go. When people start coming, that's when things start happening. Maybe, or maybe not, I don't know. But that's also not true. Right, am I good? I think we're good. So, Filament is a puzzle game. Let me get my mouse off the screen. As the warning approaching vessel. So true. Wait,
Signature indicates it's a Filament Corporation vessel.
You cannot see the screen changing.
Caution advised.
But you can hear it, I hope.
Distance of 200 nautical miles recommended.
What is going on?
Approaching vessel.
What is going on? Why aren't you capturing this properly? Don't tell me I just had to have this up this entire time. The Windows capture isn't even capturing it now properly. Windows 10? Oh! Wait, hold on. The Windows 10 thing worked. Is that why? Capture specific window. Filament. Same type, maybe? Same executable? It doesn't... So the game capture doesn't work when I minimize it for some unfathomable reason. Anti-cheat compatibility hook? What the heck does that even mean? But the Windows capture works with Windows 10. I have no idea what's going on. If I select specifically the Windows 10 version and up. Okay, I guess we'll just do that and hope everything works out. This web browser, I don't know what this web browser is. How about Sporker one? Okay, close that. I should probably rename this to Sporkle Web. Okay, I think we're good. Can you see this? You can see me moving, updating live. Yes, okay. Fantastic. My word. Why is it so difficult to stream? Resume.
Pending. Override acknowledged. Please click all the images containing an asteroid.
Oh, lovely. We had to do a capture. Oh, we don't have to. Our character's already done it. But yes, I've seen this video game. I think Norman and I played a demo, like the first few levels of it ages ago, where we basically had to make these circuits. I also think... Hold on. I think I made Dee really big in this 2D live thing. I don't think she's usually this big, is she? Let's just turn it down a little bit. Just here in the corner. I think that looks a bit better. No, that's definitely too small now. Maybe she was this big all the time. I don't remember. I think it just looks big in my OBS, which is why it's most confusing. It also looks really fuzzy on the outliner. Has it always looked that fuzzy? Oh well, whatever. We're here. We got it kind of working. That's the important part. I just hope that the Twitch chat alerts work. I feel like also the Twitch alerts have not been working for ages because I've not noticed them. So, but nonetheless, we are here. This is a puzzle game. Which yes, I've seen like the first few levels of it, maybe like 6 years ago or whatever. It has been recommended to me before. I can't remember who recommended it. It was probably Cyborg. Let's be real. But you have, I believe, like a battery on your back. And then you like make connections by walking around pylons or something, completing circuits somehow. I forget exactly, but that's a general concept. Oh yeah, this is it. Y to return to ship, RT to rewind. Ooh. So rewind doesn't mean retrace your steps. It means actually like recall the thing, like reel in the fishing one. Restart level, focus level. Oh, I see. But you're meant to do stuff like this, essentially. You make a connection like this, and as long as the wire is touching, it powers up this pylon. And then we're meant to complete the circuit like that. And then, I guess, we can go forward, somehow. Because I guess this is just the mechanism inside the door itself. And I guess the thing up beneath is how many levels we got. I'm surprised there's not a sprint button for this little thing, but we'll eventually run into challenges where it's like, oh, the wire's not long enough, we can't actually get through, or something like that. We're gonna have to figure out a clever way. See, like this. We're gonna have to figure out a clever way to use the mechanics of our level to be able. So B's restart level, right? And then that's rewind, that's focus. And then Y is... What's what? Y is exit to ship or something. But yes, we have to figure out... Basically, to me, it seems like a game of, like, tension and, well, chord mechanics, I suppose. Oh, hello.
Someone there.
Yeah, me.
Hi.
I think maybe...
The dungarees.
We can turn the dialogue volume up.
Standing over there. Pick up the radio.
Pick up the radio, da 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 da.
Hello?
Is this the beginning of a game? You've never seen it before.
Hello?
Yes, this is right at the beginning of Filament. Welcome, Cyborg, as well. Hello. A to interact.
Well, would you look at that? An intruder.
Intruder?
A little more disheveled than your traditional knight in shining armor.
What's this way? Can't go that way.
He's hoping to be saved by someone without mustard stains on their dungarees, for one.
What? I don't have mustard
As
stains.
you
I have a
might be
clean
my
set of
only
dungarees right
ticket
here.
off this vessel. I'll make do. I've been trapped in
Not
this
a good
cockpit
first
for
intro.
a few weeks now, and this is the first time anything on this damn console has perked up. Whatever you did to those anchors on your way in, it seemed to help.
Helped
Taking
open
a
those
look at
doors.
that one over by the wall. Please and thank you.
Who's this voice actress? Sounds familiar. Like Ashley Birch or something. Oh, my mouse is on the screen. The Grim Leaper. Traveling beyond the stars to harvest your soul. Exclusive collector's edition, limited to 150 copies. This week, free with any selected purchase. So it's a comic. Win beans! Mail or phone! Yes, beans! Do you like beans? Of course you like beans. We have, if anything, too many beans. Oh, we can zoom in. Passing our delicious, nutritious, and concerningly ambiguous seed-based stocks onto you. What? I wonder if you can actually email that to get beans. These beans are a burden at Pangea.sy. Too many beans. I'm gonna tell this to my friend who loves beans. Also, the joystick controls for like moving us around are inverted to how I would expect them. Like I'm using a joystick to move the item, but I want to do it to move the camera. So I don't know if that's my brain is inverted or whatever. Which way round? It's kind of like when you, is it like helicopter controls or whatever, like down to go down or down to go up? You know what I'm talking about? Anyway, sorry. Swim. 499G coupon. When you spend 2000G or more on selected items in store. Cannot be redeemed more than once. Cannot be used in conjunction with other codes. So it's basically 25% off coupon. That's a pretty big coupon, to be honest. Learn to collage by watching a horse. What? What is a horse? We don't know either, but we've heard of them, and we're pretty sure they have secrets. Secrets like collage. And next week, lottery numbers. We don't trust them. We don't trust them at all. Or we would watch one, though. And so should you. Just think of all the things you might learn. Just think. So I guess we're learning more about the lore here. Or world. They aren't sure what a horse is. Are you moving the camera or the paper? I'm moving the paper with a joystick, not the camera. That's how I describe it. Whoa! Hidden language. Is this tunic? Or fez? Cut out, fill in, mail to address provided. Laser monocle. Impress your friends, blind your enemies, gain class. In order to get your hands on your very own laser monocle, 999G enclosed in an envelope to address provided. It's a Class C energy weapon. Do not point or fire at another person, but it says blind your enemies, eh? Pointed away from your eye before use. Fair point. Name, address. Colony system. I thought it said cold New York, and I was like, what? But I guess there must be a language system in this game. Am I going to decode it? Maybe, maybe not. We'll have to see how it goes. But for now, let's just do these puzzles, eh? Hold B to restart. Okay. I don't know why we have a loop here, but I guess we'll find out sooner or later. I assume this loop is going to set the parity straight. I don't know if we can cross the wires. We can't cross wires. Noted. Rewind ourselves. So that's what this exists for. So we do not end up... I don't know if our wire is going to be long enough for this. Because we have no indication of how long the wire can be. But if we're allowed to... Okay, fair enough. A solution is a solution. It's very dark. I don't know if it's as dark. It actually looks brighter for you than it does for me, for some reason. At least on OBS I can see what's going on a bit better, because it's so dark on... Oh, interesting. The corners like that. Right. Okay, let's think about this. So we have to wind about a very weird way around this. It seems like limitless wire so far. I feel like I remember, because at the beginning, you weren't here, but I mentioned that I saw Northern Lion basically play this years ago. And I remember him running out of wire at some point. We're going to think a bit more about this, because this is a very weird one to hook onto. We need to like approach it from this side and loop round. Imagine this wire wasn't here. This one's also a bit of a weird one. But this one I guess we need retention here to hook onto. But if we do it like that, we won't be able to get out. So I think probably what we had to do is we leave that part for last. And we enter in via the top. Oh, I just got into Northern Lion recently? Yes. He's great. He's a very entertaining streamer. Thoroughly enjoy his content. What am I doing? This is interesting. How do I do this without blocking off my exit? I suppose we can like... That doesn't even hook around it. That's crazy. Because this will work, but then we can't get out. Which makes me think maybe we should do this first. Doesn't really make sense, does it? Now I'm a stream watcher, but luckily a YouTube archives. There's also a great channel called Library of Laterno, which basically is an edited... No, we had to go this way, because there's no other way we're going to be able to hit that pylon. Which is basically like an edited best bits of like his stream, which is what I watch nowadays, because I'm like, I don't have time otherwise. That's how you got into him? Even better. No, that's not going to work. So there's a level 3, already stumped. Which is a good sign for the difficulty, probably. Of upcoming levels of this puzzle game. Because that's what I want to do, but obviously it doesn't make sense. So where can we get some more wire crossing in? Because this top left one's actually really awkward. Because I kind of want to go in this way for it. But then I need to go, like, outwards in such a way which doesn't break things. It's possible that I've got it backwards and this is how we want to end things. Rather than how we want to start things. Maybe we do actually want to start this way. Like, does this work? We do like a long zigzag. And then we go around here. Ah, yes, here we go. You just gotta have a change of perspective sometimes. No! I was too overconfident. Right, let's do this in reverse though, right? Yeah, let's do this in reverse. So I hope we all remembered exactly what I did there. Because you'll be tested on it. Now, I suppose. But yeah, this game's been on my radar for a while. I can't remember who it was who recommended it to me. I thought it was you, Cyborg, but I guess it wasn't if you've not seen this game before. But I hold Y to return to ship. Why do we do that? When we could just solve a level. But I can't remember who it was then. Right, okay. I did not see that this was... This part must be like this. How do we get this one? We need to probably do this part first then we need to come back, I think. No, that's not gonna work. Maybe we start there? But going this way? This might be it. The only thing I'm worried about here is if we run out of wire. No. This way. I forgot I need to do this one first. It's a bit of an interesting one to sort of keep in your head exactly how it goes. Maybe it is infinite wire. For some reason I really thought it wasn't. Is this a different type of block? This white one? Is this like a bonus if you get this lit up as well? Doesn't even seem like we can light it up, to be honest. This seems like... Hold on, I bet this is a wall. We do this and it comes down. Yeah, okay, it's a door. Noted. Right. Well, I guess let's just start with this for now. And then we can exit via this way. A small collection of levels. This one's just a maze. Which way first? Let's do this way because it was less likely, I think, to block everything. We had to go this way around. Interesting. How do we get this one open? Makes me think I wanted to go the other way first. Unless I can do... If it will allow me to do this, then I guess this will be the way. And it's probably the longest cable I've ever seen. No, it was a puzzle game I missed somehow. I tried to keep up with the genre. Fair enough. You know, it's impossible to keep up with everything. Infinite things out there, almost. Quite literally not true, but still. I always like...
What do you know? You're a natural.
I am a natural.
Looks to me like you shut it down entirely, which makes a lot of sense now that I think about it.
Is that good or bad?
How much
Is that
the
you?
anchors would mess with the ship's systems when the others installed them. I guess they really fried some circuits down there, huh?
Hey.
On the
That's not really a
bright
pun, I
side,
suppose.
do now appear to have full access to the annex you're standing in.
Nice.
Now, I know it's a big ask, considering we just met and I've already insulted you, but if you keep shutting down the anchors like that, I might have a real chance at getting out of here alive. What do you say?
Sure.
Oh, let me grab those doors for you.
I don't even know why I'm here, mind you, but sure. Are you like the only one alive? These are like your compatriots. One of the suits fell off. These are the lockers. Whoa. Aubergine. Week 01. I always like a survival mechanic when it appears in minor elements in other games. Really into the idea of an entire game around it. I think it's a very cool one. Makes me think of a Mario Party minigame for no apparent reason. Also, this thing at the left here, definitely some secret code that we'll have to input at some point to get access to probably bonus levels or something. I'm not going to remember it, but I'm sure it'll be relevant soon. It's the logo for the game archive. Oh yeah, and it has these rainbow colours which are reflected in the suits that we have here. I don't even know where did we even pick it up? Is it in our inventory? What is this block? Add it items to inventory. Visit a computer terminal to look at your inventory. My mouse keeps going back on screen. Hold on, maybe I should just don't capture my cursor. Filament. Because I think it's doing it after every level. There we go. What have we just picked up? A license? 5,000 G gift card. New. Treat this card like physical grams. Lost or stolen gift cards cannot be replaced under any circumstance. Redeem at any new Pangea store. Gift cards cannot be exchanged for grams or store credit. The balance of this card will expire 1 year after purchase. Interesting. I wonder if this code will need as well. I don't even know how we saw that to pick it up, to be honest. Okay, looks like there's nothing else, but possibly secrets, possibly lore. That is also certainly going to be another puzzle, which we'll have to do at some point. Oh, I didn't realise I walked into this, but I guess we're here now. Okay, my first thought. Whoa. No, yes, it's fine. I didn't see that there was a wall there. I think we had to do it this way. Yeah, it seems like at least... Oh, interesting. Right. That is not going to work. We are going to have to... I probably shouldn't have gone all the way backwards in retrospect. I wonder if we can do this first. How are we going to get backwards? I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Can we bypass our wire? No, we can't. Okay, I've messed this up. No, it's not going to work. At least it's not going to work the way I want it to work. I think this will work, and then we can go back down through the gate there. Nice. And then, another puzzle solved. Hello! James a Gay Dutch dear. Welcome in, I remember. We're now solving some puzzles, rather than drawing, but of course we'll be drawing later. I don't know what this little thing in the middle here is for. Probably at some point I need it to, like, fix the parity of my... Probably around here, huh? How's the fella doing? I am doing very well. How have you been? You doing well? We good? We having a nice time? We relaxing? We vibing? Okay, maybe something like this will work. And then we do a nice sort of ring around a Rosie to keep the tension there. Keep it held down. It's fine. Nice. Fine is good. Gotta have good days, great days, bad days, and fine days. All existent within this crazy thing that we call life. I don't know if we need to walk around that yet. I feel like excuse me. Getting ahead of myself before I even know what we're properly doing. This corner piece here seems like it's going to be the real issue for how we end up tensioning it. You get what I'm saying? You follow me? I don't know if we can go through here. We can. We can't use that. Right. How are we going to do this? I guess we can do it like this. I don't know if it's going to work though. It's not going to work. C'est difficile. We need to do something a bit more creative than whatever the heck I'm doing right now. So it seems like this one's going to be the difficult one, actually. Maybe they're all going to be a difficult one. We can't do something like this. Whatever we do has to go around the outside first, because we need to be able to exit. So ideally we hit this one on the way out, do the outside thing here. But I still don't really know how we hit this one. It feels like it's very difficult to get the tension going unless we do something like this. Oops, wrong button. I don't really know if it's going to work, but... I mean, it looks like it's working. The longest cable in existence, mind you. Who on earth designed this ship door locking system? Oh my word, there's so many here. Paper clips. Right, well, I don't know. Let's just follow the walls. And see if we can... that's a difficult one. See if we can do a shape which is somewhat reminiscent. I think this actually works, weirdly enough. It doesn't feel like a solution if it feels like a hack to do it like this, but nonetheless, a solution is a solution, and perhaps we should not overthink it. It's very hard, I'm like thinking so far. Initial thoughts. It seems like this is a very difficult game to think through logically. You know, like what steps I need, what this is the solution I'm looking for. Because it's very hard, at least for me right now, to imagine what... Oh, it's a bit of a weird one. The solution will look like. I'm almost half guesstimating. We can't even get through that. The shape of a solution. I don't mean that in a bad way yet. Could be a bad way, could be a good way. That is yet to be decided. And it depends how pick-upable my own imagination is. How well can I visualize the elements within?
My name's Juniper, by the way.
Hello, Juniper.
I get the feeling you aren't going to tell me yours, so I may just have to give you one. Filament Corp protocol is to allocate every loyal operative a color-based code name. Unfortunately, no one told you that you should just pick one color and stick with it.
So I've got two.
Honestly, what I'm
Orange
seeing is a
and blue.
little bit of a mess.
Excuse
so
me?
I might need to take a different approach to naming
A mess?
you.
I'm literally two colours. Orange
Red
and blue. And free.
are heroic.
Guess white.
And you are my hero. But those are taken, and with all due respect, you've got nothing on Vermilion and yours truly.
Juniper?
When I was a
It's
kid,
colour
I used to
purple?
love this book. I would read it over and over again. The main character was Pluto, a socially inept bear with a can-do attitude. He tried his best.
You're going to call me Pluto?
That's what I'm going to call you. Pluto.
Socially inept.
Yeah, I like it.
How very rude of you. It's also crazy level of familiarity you're speaking to me with. You don't even know my purpose of being here yet. And you're already just like, you know what? We're best friends. I respect it. New note fragment found. Don't know what that is. But I saw this box over here as well. Oh, it's not a box, it's a terminal. Okay. Does anyone know, remember off the top of their head what the code was? Was it something like this? No, I need to Well, wait, hold on. But we need to access the computer to actually find our inventory, don't we? Oh, focus inventory. Oh, it's literally right here. I sort of remembered it. Like I did this part right, I think. Okay, no, like this. I wonder if this was like an early prototype of the game. Archive found. Snoopet read through the crew members' messages. Accessing archive for users aubergine. So we got vermilion, juniper, pistachio marmalade, canary vermilion, pistachio marmalade. Okay. Wow, this is like a lot of things to read. And we're here for the lore, so. Very Gladys type bullying. It's very funny. Gladys is great though, so. Well, we have a card deck of cards. What? Select passwords. Right, okay. So use a ticket to XOXO. Okay. It's a weird way to mark them. Zoom. Backslash. Okay. Let's have a read through what's going on. Logs. Oh my word. Word of the day. Commencement. Harmonious. Grandiose. Symptomatic. Rambunctious. Perpetual. Chivalrous. Some okay words. Removable storage. Messages. Your status as a TSC crew member. Loyal operative. The Filament Corporation is excited to inform you that your registration as an crew member is now complete. You have been instated as an technician aboard the Alabaster research vessel. In order to boost your morale and make the life of your operatives more efficient, I don't know why I said it like that, operatives, the Filament Corporation provides its employees with vibrant color-coded equipment, jumpsuits, and names. Your assigned color is purple. Your assigned name is aubergine. It is important to remember that TSC guidelines require the mandatory use of your new moniker in all areas of a new workplace, including but not limited to all forms of written or verbal communication, any self-referential material such as logs or diaries, any forms of identification. But why? Why such anonymization? Failing to adhere to these guidelines may result in severe disciplinary action. Welcome aboard the Filament Corporation. Alabaster alert system. Do not reply! You've arrived. Welcome, crew. You've just arrived at your destination. Filament Corporation research has shown that crew members function more effectively when they can reference 24-hour time periods in the format of named days. Today is Wednesday. Following days continue sequentially, looping every 7 days. Swan, good luck. The day has come. Many years of hard work by countless people have put you there, on the edge of a known universe. We're at the edge of a known universe? That is crazy. Why are we here? That's my question right now. To answer questions that will alter the trajectory of our species forever. Maybe we're on like an extraction mission, right? We're trying to like save the people because this entire crew went dark or something. Be bold, friends, and guide us into a new age. You like a president? My name is Swan, and I've been assigned to the Alabaster as off-structure captain. Ah, I see. As you're aware, it's the Filament Corporation's preference to relinquish captaincy from a given crew member and instead pass the responsibility onto a member of mission control. I am said member. The command of the Alabaster is my sole duty. I will therefore be available for contact at all times and will be working closely with you all. Good luck. I'll be in touch after you settled in. Swan. Not lost on me that your colour is white and you make up the central hexagon. So the colours that we see in the logo are the colours of the crew members. Vermilion. No good can be done on a day absent of breakfast. Hello all. We've just woken up from our rather long sleep, so it's crucial that everyone eats a high calorific meal to aid quick recovery from the residual effects of cryosleep. I'm preparing a special meal for everyone. It'll be ready in about an hour. Attendance is mandatory, as this is a matter of crew health. But I could think of things worse than breakfast to be obligated to attend. See, Vermilion. Mandatory health evaluations. Hello all. I know everyone's busy, but it's of the utmost importance that you all come for a full health evaluation within the next 36 hours. TFC guidelines recommend to complete full evaluations no later than 72 hours from arrival. Full evaluation should take no longer than 45 minutes. It's just to ensure that you experience no abnormal side effects of the cryosleep. It's worth noting that regulation dictates that any crew member who does not complete an evaluation within the stipulated 72 hours must undergo an extensive body scan and cavity inspection. I don't make other rules, so please come for an evaluation, for both our sakes. So Vermilion's kind of like a de facto leader, it seems, or taking up the role of one. And Juniper. So this is a person we're speaking to. Morning. Just thought I'd let you all know that I'm qualified to perform augmentation maintenance and enhancement. It's not unheard of for cryosleep to cause augmentations to play up a bit, or even stop working altogether. So, please get in touch if you're worried about anything. Aubergine. Oh no, wait, hold on, what? I thought... Oh no, okay, this is from Juniper replying. Hey Aubergine, I don't want to worry you, but it seems as though my eyes have stopped working. We started fading in and out about an hour ago, and now I can't see my hand in front of my face. I will come find you, but, you know, I can't see. How did you type this? Juniper, this sounds like a really serious issue. I need to see you right away. Where are you? Is anyone nearby who can help you get to my workspace? We should probably get Vermilion involved too. Ah, very funny. We do jokes here. Right, so that's the same thing. Hey, I just want to say thanks again for taking a look at my hands this morning. They feel way better. It only took a few hours for the movements to come back fully, and now it's almost as good as new. Anyway, I hope the cactus is payment enough. Just remember to water it sometimes. Pistachio. Cute. Marmalade. Lady Marmalade. Hello there. This is just a quick one. I know we're trying to settle down into our new home. It has come to my attention that our journey here didn't quite go as smoothly as we were told it would. Nothing to worry about. But for the time being, I'm going to be busy assessing any damage to the ship's core systems. Because of this, I ask that you only file requests for essential maintenance for the next few days. After that, I'm all yours. Hey, I'm mostly just sorting out the OS stuff I was talking to you about earlier this week, so let me know if you need a hand or anything. Thanks. Will do. Engine non-fatal system error. Hi, Aubergine. Just finished work on the engines. They're fully up and running, but I can't seem to fix this one error being printed to the log. System nav auto lost connection to secondary pilot controller, redirecting data to primary controller. Caution, system load above normal. Monitor closely. Don't suppose you could take a look, Somi? Morning, Em. Just take a look. Seems to be a software issue with the engine controller. I've distributed a patch to all engine systems. Hopefully that should resolve the issue. Let me know if it happens again. Alright. There's so many. Oh my word. Am I meant to be reading all of these? No, maybe, probably not. Am I going to read all of these? Yeah. Canary. I'm running out of voices. Good morning, all. Since maintenance of the station is well underway, we're still on schedule to begin research midway through next week. Now is the perfect time to revisit research protocol and what is expected of you. It's important for all crew members, regardless of assignment. This is a research vessel, after all. Whilst I've attached a full research protocol guidelines document provided by Mission Control for you to peruse at your leisure. Leisure? How would you say about leisure? As head of research, I've written a condensed and comprehensive list of protocols I expect you to follow at all times. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll be testing you on this later. Canary. Thanks for your cooperation. Now, a moment to talk about the mandatory exercise regime. Oh my word. As I'm sure you're all aware, it's imperative that you keep on top of your fitness for the duration of this mission, just like astronauts should do, so I guess that makes sense. This will help maintain all aspects of your physical and mental health, not to mention make my job easier. You're obligated to do 2 hours of exercise a day over 2 separate sessions of an hour each. I'm fairly flexible when it comes to the exercise you enjoy doing, but if you like more guidelines, I'm more than happy to help. All exercise sessions have to be recorded and sent to HQ per million. Really? That seems excessive. That's a lot of logging. Hello there. Thank you for holding your maintenance requests while I work on getting the core systems back up to scratch. That's complete now, with the exception of a space work scheduled for next week to fix the minor hull damage. So, for now, I'm all yours. Send for any maintenance requests you have, and I'll get on to them ASAP. Cheers. Hey, Aubergine. I don't suppose you know if I could get a hold of camera footage from the greenhouse during our cryosleep, do you? Bez's planet should be in bloom, and I have to know if I've missed it. Thanks, Pistachio. Hi, Pistachio. The fabled unflowering flower. During cryosleep, we don't store all the footage from the flight. It's mostly boring footage of empty rooms. We do, however, store short 30-second clips every 12 hours. I imagine that should still give you most of the insight you're seeking, but correct me if I'm wrong. I don't do plants. I can show you how to access it after I'm finished up here. Great, thanks. Crew logs. Hi all. Sorry to continue bombarding you with emails. You'll be relieved to know that the majority of my duties are very much geared towards the beginning of this mission. You'll hear less from me after next week. I just wanted to remind you all that it's highly recommended that you record logs in a terminal at least once per week. These logs are just for you, no one else will read them. And there's been extensive research done on the mental health of crews in isolated locations. The two best things you can do to ensure good mental health are follows. Share your feelings with a qualified professional, which will be me. Get into a routine of writing down what you're feeling. The logs can follow whatever structure you desire. I cannot stress this enough. These logs are for you and no one else. And us, I guess. Let me know if you need anything or if you want to talk about anything. Vermilion. So, okay, Vermilion is like the pseudo-leader but psychologist. Marmalade is the operations technician. Canary is... I don't even know what Canary is. HR, it sounds like by the next email. Pistachio is the Canary is the researcher, right? Pistachio is the botanist? Aubergine, I don't know if we know what aubergine is. Yeah. And Juniper is... No, Aubergine's a technician. Who does maintenance, I guess. Wait, no, Vermilion's the doctor, right? Because they did the health evaluations. Okay, whatever. Crew logs. Good morning, all. I'd like to begin the day by asking all crew members to kindly respect TFC guidelines in regards to their personal workspace, as well as that of others. I don't wish to point any fingers, but it's come to my attention that someone tracked mud through a number of third-floor corridors in bare feet, no less. This kind of behavior is unprofessional and inconsiderate. I'll consider submitting a formal report if it continues. Regards, Canary. I feel like these are the sort of behaviors you screen for in people before you send them to the edge of the universe for a permanent mission in an isolated space pod. Hey everyone, I don't know if anyone else has noticed, but Sable's been very lethargic since we arrived. I'm starting to get a little worried about her. Can I just keep an eye on her for the time being? Check she has food and water, is nice and comfortable and stuff. Thanks guys. Pistachio. I was just with Marmalade when Pistachio's message came through. We thought we could organize a rota for looking after her. How about we meet after a debrief and sort it out? Let's say 1945? Mandatory briefing on research protocol. Hello all. I've received a number of questions in response to the research protocol guidelines I sent out earlier this week. Rather than address each query separately, I'm gonna hold an hour-long briefing at the end of the day. HQ agrees that this is something that should be resolved before research begins. As a result of this, they've ordered out of your schedules for the day to free up time for the briefing. This briefing is mandatory. See y'all later. Oh, so we have like a straight-up schedule. Do you have a grinder? Hi, Marmalade. I could do with one for something I'm working on. Any chance you have one lying around, Aubergine? Yeah, I've got one. Swing by my workshop and I'll sort you out. Okay. So this is a little bit worrying, because the logs for Aubergine only go up to day 7. So they've only been out here for 7 days and they've already... Something's happened? I don't know what SA means. SA... I guess these are the day. System advance? System alert? I don't know. Nothing from Swan as well. Removable storage. Wow. Recovery mode activated. What is going on here? This is so many logs. Are you kidding me? This is an unbelievable amount of messages. I bet these are the collectibles you find throughout the game, and you like slowly can piece together the story of what happened by looking at these. We just haven't got any yet. What is it? Oh, okay, this is a map of the levels we've done? I guess so. Voice recordings. Oh, but that's what we've done that one.
Would you look at that?
Oh, okay. We done that room commentary. Right, so this is the stuff that we've done. Okay. I see. Well, which way do we want to go? Probably should have paid attention to the map I literally just looked at, but we're heading down. Why not continue so? This looks like Marmalade's workshop, right? Just sort of looking about the place if there's anything of note. Marrow Leaf Orchid. It's like a magic card. Sacrifice Marrow Leaf Orchid to permanently give a card +0/+3. But Does it have 2 health, 5 attack, or is it? It's probably 2 health, 5 attack. Unsettling flower that looks to be made from flesh and bone. So does sacrifice mean I had to like literally do it? Or by the Filament Corporation? They also make cards? Interesting. That is a cool card back design. This is very cool. It's even scratched up and everything. Okay, interesting. Again, I don't know what the indication was that there was something to interact with. It's probably just like, whatever makes you most comfortable. Feel free to do so. I see. Okay, so we have we're introduction to a new mechanic of color changing. Because presumably we can't light this up with orange. No, we cannot. So once we touch one color, we had to touch it to the same anchor, as we now know they're called, of the same color. Right. Which doesn't seem too bad yet. I do like the floor designs in this one. Like, it looks very artistic. This sort of mosaic of triangles we've got going on. Huh. I guess this one probably won't... Yeah, okay, it doesn't get rid of our colour. So those pylons get rid of our colour, but the regular anchors do not. Noted. Interesting. Can we light it up now anyway? We can't light it up anyway. Because I feel like this is not going to be useful for us to do something like... Oh, we probably had to connect this via the outside. Interesting. Seems like it would almost be helpful to know how to be done in a certain order. I agree. I do agree. Can we like overwrite them like this? Oh! I didn't think the wires could cross over like that, to be honest. Okay, hold on, we have to do it like this, otherwise we can't actually get out. And it still counts as contact. I thought the wire would block itself. But what do I know?
It's so nice to have someone listening again after talking to myself for a few weeks.
How have you
Feels so
survived?
validating,
You know?
Like, all I needed was an audience to feel a little more grounded.
Humans are social creatures.
Having the others around, we felt like a family. It's been so long since I had something like that. Now they're gone.
Oh. What happened to
It feels
them?
like a dream now, or a blur. Maybe none of it was real. You're real.
Oh,
right?
week 2.
It's fine if you're not. I just think we should be honest with each other.
I think I'm real. As far as I know. But, you know, that's more of a philosophical question, I think, rather than anything else which I can give proper insight onto. No, there's no way that works. Well, I do think we had to start with this blue, though, weirdly enough. I think probably what we do is we go around this. Yeah, this looks right. It's very colourful, doing it this way round, though. So once it's already activated, it won't mess up a colour you already got on the wire, though, which is nice. Teal? Wow. This looks like it's going to be really complicated. I don't even know. I'm just gonna guess. We'll see what happens. No, this can't be right, because how are we ever going to hit that orange? So we probably have to do the orange first. I don't know how we're going to do this blue. Maybe we do orange like this. Is that what this is for? No, this doesn't make sense. I feel like we had to use these somehow to be able to do orange and blue here. I mean, it's possible we don't even do orange and blue first. That's actually true. I should at least consider that before I... but this is such a weird angle. It almost feels like we have to do orange and blue first. So I want to do this maybe. Oh, that doesn't hang on to that. The definition of insanity is trying the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. As Albert Einstein famously once said, I feel like we need to do like a spiral within a spiral, you get me? To do it, but it doesn't work. So what if I do it the other way around with blue first somehow? But this is gonna make it black, yeah, it's gonna do that, which is not something I wanted. I don't actually know how to do this. Maybe we do need to start with purple. Or magenta. Do all the colours mess it up? Okay, all the colours mess it up. Because I have noticed that the little squares on top have different colours as well. I honestly thought they would be like symbols or something just to make it easier for colourblind people. Calling it now the person talking is a villain somehow. Not actually a quote by Albert Einstein. It's true. Just like attributed to him or something. I have no idea who says that quote. I guess we are also now looking at the colour of the crewmates on the ship. See, the problem is I don't know how we're ever gonna hit the orange and wrap around it without doing some sort of shenanigans outside the entire scope of everything first. But once I touch this orange, like, it has to be orange. So I guess we probably don't start with either of these, maybe. Maybe we just start with green. And then we do like a wrap around like this for pink. And I hope the wire is long enough. Such that we can do this. No. Such that we can this makes no sense. What am I doing? It's just the same issue, but even worse somehow. Like, what's the point of us having this, you know? I guess we can do this with a blue, but then how do we do the orange? Because now we've trapped ourselves on the exit, so we need to get the orange first or something. I was thinking of a villain from Far Cry 3, but that's definitely not the origin. I don't even know who the villain from Far Cry 3 is, to be honest, so I guess is as good as mine. No, wait, mine is as good as a guess. I haven't played it. No, that's not true. I played for multiplayer of one of the Far Cries, I think. Far Cry 4, maybe? I'm not sure what to do here. This feels like the right direction, but it also could just be completely wrong. Like, maybe we aren't meant to start with the pink and green anchor pylons. What should we do? What should we do? Is it easier to think of it like this? It's a shame we can't move in this mode. I think I'd like prefer to walk in this mode permanently, maybe, but maybe we unlock the green first, and don't do the pink yet. We come back and do the pink? We do the blue by going around. No, that doesn't make sense. We do the green, we'd go under, then we'd probably go outside. No, this doesn't work. How is it possible for us to connect up this orange and blue? We need to carry the light of the colour of one of them, loop around the other, and come back. So how can we carry the light of one of them without looping around? What I mean by that is, like, we could do something along the lines of, like, if we carried a blue and then we looped around and get the blue, we can pick up the orange, pick up the orange. But we need to do this such that we can actually get back to the orange, which I guess we can do like this. Hold on. I see. What a very winding solution. It looks like This would be absolutely insane wiring to find inside any circuitry piece. You would look at that and be like, who wired this up? They are insane. This can't be right because we've disabled the orange one like that. This is genuinely quite a difficult puzzle game. It reminds me of like Railbound and Cosmic Express, where I was like, the difficulty is I can't imagine things in it particularly well. It's so difficult to visualize the concept of your solution. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's gonna work. But it's not gonna work any other way, is it? But now we can't use that pylon. Right, problem. What else can we do? But this is very satisfying. I'm going to wind it all up again. Okay, so we need to do something with this green one first somehow. Now the question is, what do we need to do? And the answer is, I have no clue, my dear friend. But we will try our best to figure this out. As is the nature of puzzle games. Right, we've completely blocked ourselves off. So that can't be right. I stand by my assessment that cable length is not meant to be a limiting factor in these puzzle solutions. I think so. I guess I must have imagined it wrong. Or maybe it's a mechanic which comes into play in like a different level or something. Because I swear I remember. That's like one of the things I remember from Northern Line playing it, but I probably misremember. Yeah, lots of trial and error. It does feel like that at the moment. I think part of the reason is because you can't. I mean, maybe it's easier to sort of visualize the solutions like this. It's very difficult to think that far ahead. Like with Cosmic Express and Railbound, it's very difficult to think through the timings of that. This is very difficult to think through the physicality of it. So if I wind it around, I do think this is something which just takes getting used to, unlike Railbound and Cosmic Express, where it was basically impossible to visualize the timing ahead. This, I feel like I could get used to trying to think through the concepts, trying to imagine what the solution is. But I'm applying like real world logic to my imagination of it, which obviously doesn't work. So what if we reach out with our orange? It's quite hard to get a horizontal orange in the middle here. It's like, hello, Vile Spec. Very cute raccoon you got there. We're in the middle of trying to solve a puzzle in a game called Filament, all about wrapping cords around pylons. Wow, this is a difficult level. I mean, these all have been quite challenging. We're only halfway through a group of 5. That's crazy. It genuinely is crazy. What a difficulty spike. Maybe we... Well, I say difficulty spike. It hasn't been that long yet, so maybe I'm being a bit too preemptive. What if we go around the orange at the bottom first? Go all the way around the outside, go down, go up like this. We can wind around like this. I don't know how we do the teal. We go around like that, go like that. Yeah, that messes up the teal though, because we can never connect with it. What I was thinking, I might as well demonstrate it while I'm thinking out loud, is we go to this orange one first. Oh, it doesn't even work because we can't go around the teal. Okay. I mean, I felt like it was most promising when we did this first for some reason. But this just messes it up unless this doesn't touch. Wow, it doesn't touch, but then we can't touch that thing. Therein, I suppose, lies the difficulty. Not really sure. Unless we hold on. Is the answer this insane? Where we do this to keep the tension? That would be crazy. And then see, this orange is in in the middle of like everything. It really does mess everything up, huh? So we'd have to do it like this. But I don't think there's any way we can do the navy ones now. Wow, this is so difficult. Okay, what conclusions can we garner from this? Props to anyone who can do puzzle games like these. They're so frustrating to me. I think that's fair. I do like doing puzzle games, at very least. So hopefully at least I can get the you can get the satisfaction of the solution of a level being found without having to have a frustration of trying to think them through, you know. I'll do the thinking. Something like that. Okay, so what do we know for certain? For these dark blue ones, I have to pass along this side, and I have to pass along that side. So we know for certain the dark blue connection is going to look something like this. This is the least disruptive. Hello, Fodian. Definitely, I'll hype you up. Thank you very much. I need my cheerleading. I need a cheerleading squad for this game, it seems. It's very difficult. So maybe the natural move here is to go with orange. And then we had to figure out a way to connect this without completely messing things up. Which is difficult. It's like I need another post or something. But I can't use this as a post, because if I use this as a post, then there's no way we'll be able to get any teal stuff around it. What can we do? That is a question. What if I go this way round? I trap myself. Right. Not a great idea. This is interesting. This is interesting indeed. If a little bit difficult. That doesn't even work. This horizontal block is so annoying to deal with. It makes me think that we don't deal with it first. Maybe we do come back to it. Because ideally I'd like to get rid of this really annoying orange connection, which doesn't even work like that, my word. So, what else have we not tried? I don't think it can possibly be us starting with a green, because this cuts off so much space around here. If I were like to draw a line out like this, when I want to come back into the door again, the only way I could do it would be... It had to be, like, this is the minimum. No, it can't even be here. I'd have to draw this line, which completely messes up the orange, like, immediately. And it means whatever I do as a solution has to come back around through that. So I don't think that can be right. I think it has to be we start up somewhere like this, because by hooking around an additional pylon separated from the anchor, the coloured anchors we already have, gives us more space, is my thinking. So I've got to think we have to start with either orange or navy blue, but I don't think there is a way we could possibly start with orange. So we have to start with navy blue, but then by using this pylon like this, we've already gotten rid of its useful purpose, because now we've blocked off this, we've used this like gap here, which you can imagine as a doorway that we usually save for later. I guess maybe from here we can try doing teal into orange. It's possible. It's possible this works. And then maybe we do like a big wraparound like this. Okay, hold on. Are we cooking? Are we onto something here? I think we're onto something here. We are so close to being onto something. But we have fallen at the last hurdle because we can't have this. How do we keep the tension here? Is there something else we can wrap around? Maybe change the order of the navy blues. I think you might save a post. So you're saying... Oh, you can't see my mouse now because I turned off the cursor. Hold on. Bring back the cursor. Okay, resume. Left trigger. You can't see my mouse because it's thinking I'm trying to control it. Right. There's no way for me to like doodle on the screen. So you think change the order of the navy blues might save a post? So I'd go down to this middle one first. I'd come up through there. And then do orange first, and then do green, because then I can... Well, then I had to use a post ride to get around orange, wrap around like this, go down here, but that would mess up green, so I'd have to go down this way, which then blocks off a path. I guess I could do green like this. Oh, actually, I think you might be right. I don't think it saves a post, but I do think it actually is the solution. Yes, all our brain power. I can't remember what I did now. In my mind, it was something like this. And then what? And then we wrap around our post at the top. We go all the way around again. Maybe I'm overcomplicating this, but we do this to keep the tension on that middle one, or the orange one, without completely breaking things. I think this is gonna... No, hold on, it doesn't break the green one. No, it does break the green one. If we go this way. Oh, damn. Never mind. I thought I was onto something there, but I'm not. I don't think this is what I drew out as well, but I think, you know, I think you're cooking with this, though. I just got to figure out how you're cooking with this, you know? I have forgotten the fact that you can wrap around a pylon twice if you have space for it, at least. Maybe it makes more sense for us to go down to this orange one first. And then... I'm not sure how to do this part. I haven't thought it all the way through, either. No, that's totally fair. But we got to try things. You got to have different approaches of attack, and that was a different approach of attack. And I think maybe we're chomping up a bit here. We just got to figure out how we're chomping up a bit, you know? There's like there's something to this. It's just this orange one in the middle is so difficult. Post and middle orange? I think this might be it. Let me know if I give too many hints. No, I see this as a collaborative exercise. If it was, if I wanted to fully do it myself, then I think it probably would have been a YouTube series. But don't worry. If anything, I'm glad that this can be a collaboration. A puzzle collaboration between everyone. So nice. Good thinking, Cyborg. That level, that's you. You can colour in that little square at the bottom. Turn it from white into dark blue, as you appear to me right now. You've claimed that level. Okay, what is going on over here? Hold on. We've got to test something first. Does this light up the white one? Okay, so white is a colour as well. It's not an all colour thing. Okay. So this little shape I see in the bottom right with the additional columns, I feel like has to basically facilitate only that green column. So I don't know how else you would use those pillars, or I don't know how else you would be able to attach to that green column. So I'm imagining, go around the green column, go down that shape at the bottom. I don't know how we get this middle right green column going. I guess we go up around it. We could wrap around like that. That doesn't make sense. I wish you could see my mouse. Like goes away, I could sort of draw out the things I've had. I'm trying to imagine in my head. But okay, we do that, we do that, we do that. Maybe we go around to this green column first. Then that has retention there. We get blue. Right. What are we going to do with blue? That also cuts off basically everything if we do. What I was imagining, just so you have a visual aid, is we do something like this to get all the teal ones done. But the thing is, this cuts off so much of the red and blue, which I cannot imagine. Well, by itself, this cannot be the solution. For one, we're not even on right parity to exit out the door. But at least this is a possibility for the greens. I mean, I guess actually this we could use as a parity to get out the door. We'd have to go blue like this. Maybe this is right. And then we do the white one here. And then we do the red one here. Hold on. I think we got it. And the red one around like this. What an absolute tangled web we've weaved. We've woven. Nice. Okay, blues and oranges. Okay. Right, so that orange one at the top we have to use these additional columns for, essentially. Does that work? I very quickly ran through something in my mind and I'm not sure if it actually works, but what was the next step? It was this, was it? Oh, I don't think that's gonna work. No, okay. Maybe we can make it work like this. It's a bit of a waste of a column to do it like this, so I can't imagine this is right. And we're also on the wrong parity of this. Okay, this cannot be right. But this shape up here we have over orange is kind of a necessity, because that's the only way we can touch that orange column at the top. Do we want to do the blue ones first or the orange ones first? I don't know. Hold on, maybe this does work. No, because if I do that and I come around again, it's the same issue where I'm on the wrong parity for the blue. Or maybe that doesn't matter, because maybe that's not the blue column we're trying to connect to. Maybe I'm trying to connect to this one first. Yes, okay. Interesting. Maybe I'm starting to get the hang of it? This is really difficult to imagine through though.
I imagine walking around this ship is a lot like going through a stranger's house. So allow me to put you at ease by introducing our little breakfast club to you.
Breakfast club?
The headmaster, if you will, was Canary.
Yes.
She headed our research here.
Oh, she. Okay, whoops.
And there was Marmalade and Aubergine. You'll have to blame Philcore for the names here. Those two were responsible for all the systems you see here on the ship. Real smart dudes.
Marmalade, Aubergine, okay.
Chameleon. He was our well-being officer. He controlled our diets and kept us exercising.
Yes.
Kindest man I've ever met. And from Earth of all places.
Whoa, just like us.
Finally, there was our botanist. Pistachio. Oh, and there's me, of course. The navigator.
Ah, so that's what you are. Right, so I didn't have a high success rate. I'm guessing appropriate voices, I think, for each of them, but whatever.
This is the second Lantern 2 probe we began working on after the failure of the first.
Okay.
I suggested we call it the Lantern 3, but Canary, you know. We never did finish it, though. It was around the time that everything went south. It's too bad it never launched. Had some
But what happened?
I still don't understand what happened to the first one, but I feel somewhat responsible seeing as I was the pilot, and the failure was its lack of landing. Still, it behaved so weirdly. I don't feel like there was anything I could have done to land that thing.
Hey, you know, you can't blame yourself forever. Juniper, week 6. So far ahead, department navigation. I'm not sure if I'm going to read all the logs. Hold on. Let's at least have a look. Let's see how many logs there are of each thing. I won't bore you by reading out all the logs, especially because we've had so many so far. Focus inventory. Not that one. Next password. So that one, well, hold on. This one we've done. There was nothing else in there, right? Aubergine week 2. Let us see. That you have in here. Oh, That's not right. This one, please. Cheese, please. What a very convoluted system, though, for a password. This can now be accessed from all terminals without re-entering its archive ref. Oh my gosh, there's so many. Okay, yeah, I'm not going to read them all. Yet. I don't know. well, at least enter, I think. I don't know. Logs. Word of the day: belligerent, spiritual, voracious, obsequious, synonymous, bewildered, parsimonious. I don't even know what that one means. We use some VVV characters' names, yeah. They kind of are, right? You know, it's a similar sort of thing, right? Because it seemed maybe this is like an alternate universe, same sort of thing. Because isn't it in like in VVV they like also crash landed? I mean, you had to like find all your friends on the alien planet somehow. Very unwilling to spend money or use resources. Ah, okay, so like miserly. I see. Parsimonious. Well, you learn a new word every day. Yeah, again, I guess we don't know technically if they've crash landed here. We just know things went south in some very ambiguous way. I haven't seen Sable. We don't even know who Sable is. I assume it's a cat. Down at my workshop. This is a preliminary meeting. Does Aubrey need to be there? They still want them to be there. Even though they're not part of research. Interesting. So something strange happened, which the navigator is reporting. Hardware malfunction. Collision that occurred during cryosleep. Oh yeah, we're going to do a spacewalk to try and fix it. Seems very strange. Or they want IT help. Games night! Wow. Indigestion. Replacing with excess stomach acid with excess fun. Smash Muddle Scrub. Who doesn't love Smash Muddle Scrub? So true, everyone. Smash Muddle Scrub. Even Earthlings know it. So I guess not everyone on the ship was human. I didn't even think about that. That's kind of interesting. Lovely posters around the ship. Oh, how nice. Vermilion cameras. If they really had to follow us around like that, it's very unsettling. They do. Motion tracking. I'll get used to it. Tonight. Get your game on. Get your game on. Pre-game bevs, nice. Prees. You doing alright? What happened? Your hands got broken or something. A Sunday roast on Monday. Okay, that's kind of cute. Removable storage. Oh, logs from all of them. Wait, what? Ah, okay. So this is how we access it without having to enter the archive every single time. Gotcha. Let us focus inventory. Let's choose the next password. This one. I think this is fine just to have like a quick glance through. I think reading each of them out, as much as I love narrating and dictating, I feel like that takes a very long time with how many there are in this. So unfortunately, if you like my narration, you'll be missing out. We're just having a... Vermilion is just a character name in VVVVVV. Oh, fair enough. I don't remember. I haven't actually played that game. I just seen someone play for it because it came out when I was... I don't remember when it came out. I'm gonna guess I was 14 when it came out. How old is it? 12 years? Is that about right? You currently in med by any chance? If you got like a fever or something. Take a little easy after work. Even as a navigation. Hey, oh, you're hungover. Stomachache. Are you awake? Stabbed in the gut. Aw, what's happening? Bad news. Appendicitis. Oh my word. The surgery itself is fairly minor? Is appendicitis a minor surgery? That's crazy. You can just minor surgery, just like, well, I mean, I guess you're probably some sort of very qualified doctor, I assume. I mean, she's gonna spend some night recovering a ward. Probe launch on Monday. Can we come and see her? Still sleeping. Okay. Pistachio. Hope you're okay. June feels okay. Can't Vermilion just get you a drink, or it might be a while. No, it has to be you. Ooh. Pistachio and Juniper. Oh, it has to be you. You'll get a crane and you'll like it. Damn. Movies tonight? Oh, okay. Oh, this is just cute. Decaying orbit defect update. It's something that was brought up in week 1. It's a classified issue that we should no longer chase up. That's scary. So it's like an existential threat out. Not existential, sorry. It was like a external threat out there. I mean, maybe it's existential. I don't know. SA42. What could SA even stand? System. I don't know. Personal day is cool. Vegetation extravaganza. Watching movies, playing games. Less impressive. Marmalade, the day has come. Something's been brewing up between us, June. No way. Oh yes, I'm on my way down. What happened? Probe launch. Lateness. Okay, people are late. Probe mission did not go to plan. This is what we just found out about. That it failed. Well done, all chin up. Wasn't your fault. Crashed, didn't it? She's piloting. Wasted everyone's hard work. No one thinks that. Subject. Mega movie marathon. Oh, they need some time to themselves. You know what? Fair enough. I'm invested. I'm invested now. You've hooked me in. What's going on? I want to find out. So there's... It seems to me, at least, there is the major... Oh, look, paper green. The major external threat or something being covered up by the company. VVVVV, sorry, I didn't read this. Characters are all named after colours starting in V. Oh yeah. I say, can't remember any of the other character names. Hold on. Vermilion, what other characters would it be? Vermilion? Verdigris? Is that one of her colour names? That's like a shade of green, I think. No, this can't be right, because that's... Well, I guess we could do this first, right? I didn't even think about that. Vermilion... That's not going to work. How do we do this one? It has to be like this, essentially. Do we have a hook back there? We do have a hook back there. But I used it already. Okay. Verdigris is one, yes. Yes, I did it. I remember the shade of green. I guess we could have just done this first, now I think about it. And I think this works. No, it still doesn't work, because we had to hook from underneath, don't we? Because I want to do something like this. But the problem is, when we get to the exit, we're not going to be able to actually come out. Because it's a wrong angle. So we had to come up with something a little bit cleverer. I wonder if it's worth doing this one first. It doesn't seem like it. I wonder if it's worth going... no. I was going to say worth going all the way around to do that one first. What am I trying to do here? Great question. Don't have an answer for you. Maybe we could do this and then go all the way around? No, we can't get through here? That's so sad. I felt like I was on something, because if we can go through there, we can go No, it still wouldn't work, but I mean, it would have felt like it would have worked. And sometimes feeling like it would have worked, it counts more than anything else. In what way, you might ask? I don't know. You ask too many questions. Right, what if we do something like this? No, that doesn't work. Okay. Maybe we don't start with that then. That's pretty crazy if we don't start with that. It feels like we should start with that. I guess we could start with something like this instead. Which is fundamentally the same, but it brings us to the left side first, if anything. That feels like it's going to ruin some things if we don't deal with this now. Ah, we can't do it like that. A violet's the obvious one. That is true. Viridian, that's true. Is MC. We always have to look up. So we have verdigris, vermilion, violet, viridian. I can't remember any others. I'm trying. Nothing's coming to mind. Wasn't one of them like Valentine or something? Am I making that one up? What am I doing? It's possible that this is actually, in some crazy way, maybe this is the solution. You have to think about it more horizontally rather than anything else. I don't think that's ever going to touch it. No! Oh wait, we can just do it like this, duh. And then we good. Wonderful. That is a very weird solution actually to this one. Having to do it so horizontally rather than vertically. Okay. Okay, what we got going on here? Wow, this is a lot. I don't even know where to start, to be honest. It certainly looks like whatever we're going to be doing, we're going to be picking up the two reds, then doing the white, then picking up the two reds again. I think. Vitalary and Victoria, neither of which I know as colour names. I also have never heard of those. But so be it. Send it. I want to send it. I don't even know how to send it though. Right. Let us send it. And we'll see. We'll just sort of see what happens. So we got something like this. And then what I was trying to piece together was trying to figure out how we do the red things over here. And it looks like we're really close to a solution, but it's not quite right because we can't do this. And I think I just figured out why. I think it's because that is the bait. No, because that ruins a white. It's not the bait. It's not the bait, it turns out. Oh, unless we start by going up here. No, hold on. Let's start by going around like this. Oh, it's not going to work, though, because there's no way we can attach onto that one. We kind of would like that to be the end. Had done a feeling. What can we do here? I'm not even sure if this is correct for the blue stuff, but it looks pretty good. Oh, I guess also of note is we don't have to go around the white, bottom right white pylon to begin, anchor to begin with. We could go around it later if we needed it to enact tension on something. I don't think we do. I think a bigger problem is this one. Because the only way we can wrap around it is we have to wrap round either as the end piece like this. So we had to come up through the bottom. Which I'm not sure if is possible. It almost looks possible if we could do this somehow, but we can't. It does feel like maybe we should be ending with a red one. Maybe we can start with a red one, though. I think I got it. Undo the white one, wrap around the blue one the other way, and then start with the top red. Okay. Undo the white one, wrap around the blue one the other way, and then start with the top red. Like this? Wait, start with the top red like this? I'm not sure how to... Tell me what's in your mind, Cyborg. Oh no, it doesn't work what you're for. That's fair. But this is a different angle of attack. So maybe there's something to this. Because I didn't even think that we could wrap around this blue the other way. But... what can we do with this? Because this does leave open that white one over there. Which might be good for... something. I'm not sure what yet, but it might be good for something. What do we want this final thing to look like? We probably want to wrap above this middle one, down here, we hit the white there, we wrap around like this, and we come all the way back out to exit like that, I think is what we want. Actually, that's not even possible, because we'd have to start on the inside. So we'd have to wrap all the way around the entire level, which unfortunately doesn't work. So I guess we want to wrap around like what? How do we get the one? How do we get this one? We wrap around like this, wrap around like that. Wrap around like this on that white one. Come up, wrap, wrap, wrap. I don't know if that will work, but it might work. No, because we can't do that initial wrap. It's a tough cookie, this one, ain't it? What do we want it to look like? The final red. So what if we go around? What if it was... Imagine we had the colours working. What if we went round like this, 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 this? Is that what we want the final red connection to look like? And then the blue one, we just had to figure out a different way of doing this. Which I can't think of a way, but what if we went around the top blue first, wrap around like that, then wrapped around like that? I don't know how we'd get that white piece then. I feel like it must be something fundamentally from the beginning I got wrong. This does look like a promising end then for the red, so maybe the beginning is wrong. Are there any points during this wraparound where we could sneak in a white connection? We could, after the first two red, we could go down around the white and then go up again. I think that works. We can actually go down and go around both white ones, depending on how we wrap around initially. Ah, does that work? Hold on. Oh no, I need to remember what I was thinking now. Which is always the hard part. I don't know how we're going to do this white one. So I don't think this works exactly as I was intending. Unfortunately, this is the same thing I was at before, because it captures it there. If anything, it'd be rather nice if we could use this as a... Wait, can we go around it twice? We can! I completely forgot we can do that. Not that it's very helpful in this case, because we're sort of snaked in and trapped. Okay, hold on. Maybe it's a fool's errand to go for the red one last. And maybe this is a way forward. Well, it's not going to look like this, at least, but... Is this what I did last time? Oh, it'd be nice if you weren't the terminal one. There's no way to get around that, though. Just gotta try things. Just try something vastly different. I say, doing the exact same thing I was doing before. As if it was going to give me a different solution somehow. I don't know why I did that as well. There's no need to do that. Okay. Let me do the exact same solutions I did before and then pretend, whoa, this is so different. Look, everyone. I'm doing something so vastly different. What if we could go all the way round? Loop around that white one. And go back. Does that work? Wait, hold on. I hope I remember what I did. But we do this. And then go all the way around back to that initial white one. To loop it in. And that brings us tension. Okay. And then I think this works. What a weird solution. That's an incredibly weird solution. I wonder if that's even the intended solution. It feels a bit inelegant, this, doesn't it? It feels a bit much. It feels... I don't even know. It's not very satisfying, that one, but hey, if it works, it works. Thanks, El. Thank you. What is this emote? Hold on. I can't even see what it is properly. Popan. One clap. I can't tell what it's wearing. It's like wearing a little top hat or something. But thank you, thank you. Experimentation is the key. I feel like the obvious thing it wants me to do... Oh wait, hold on, I didn't even notice there was on this. This doesn't even work. Never mind. I guess the obvious thing it wants me to do might be this. That doesn't attach? That's crazy. So maybe there is no obvious thing it wants me to do. Maybe I am but the fool. The jester in the parade. Wondering still why my feats of comedy are not being celebrated in the same way. As the royalty themselves take great pride in humour. Am I derisive humour? I don't know what I'm saying, sorry. I'm just saying nonsense now. Right, okay, what are we doing? I don't know. There are multiple oranges. This is a really awkward wall angle for this orange. This isn't also going to work, by the way, because we've not interacted. We've basically cut ourselves off on this screen. But if we didn't, it would work. Actually, it even wouldn't work because of a parity. Not the parity, but the tension from going from matte green down to matte green wouldn't allow us out the door. What are we going to do? Maybe both of these are baits. I don't know how we'd pass through them without attaching to either of them. I guess like this. Now I've got no clue what I'm doing here, but maybe it's slightly evocative. I mean, that cannot be the silly. Well, for one, we can't even get around the green, but two, we've also blocked off his orange. So maybe we're meant to get around it like this. And then somehow we're going to find a way to wrap it around that orange somehow. I don't know how. I don't think it's possible. But if we just ignored it and pretended everything was fine, we have a solution. I'm just saying. No, okay. No anchor left behind. Right, okay, let's take some time to properly sit here and think about this. Not like we haven't been doing that for literally every other level, but if we hook around beneath there, hook up there. Didn't I try this? But oh right, that's why it doesn't work, because it doesn't connect for some unfathomable reason. The anchor is just a bit too... The wall next to the anchor is just a bit too long. So... what can we do instead? Good question. I don't know the answer. This orange feels impossible to connect onto first, because anything else that we'd want to wrap around would ruin it. This ruins it because then we can't actually get around this green one. We can't wrap around the bottom one, because then, of course, it nullifies the wire. So I must assume from here, that angle isn't even allowed. What very crafty, devilish positioning. So we can't do anything like that. We can't wrap around this because it doesn't actually reach it for some reason. Is it possible we had to wrap around a different anchor in a way that is unexpected? Like this, maybe. Because passing around that orange one at the top is probably not going to be too difficult in terms of being able to find a way to get the orange wire around it again. I see. It's very difficult, the fact that the wires can like overlap and still work out. What is this level? Not difficult in like it's troublesome. It's like it's hard to think it through, you know? Feels like I want to get these blue wires first. How am I going to get this white one? Like this, I guess? Okay. Ah, I didn't notice that these are white at the top, not blue. Actually, maybe that's okay. Because as we learn, we can, learned before, we can just do that. Okay. Interesting sort of wrinkle to things. It's surprising that the most complicated part is not the actual thread mechanics of this. The most complicated part is the fact that you can overlap wires. Because instinctively in my mind it feels like it should break the entire thing, but it doesn't. But that's my own conceptions being incorrect, to be honest, rather than of the game's fault. Because like wrapping around this feels like it should break everything, but it doesn't. It's actually completely fine. I was going to say, it feels like we need to do that for parity reasons. Oh no! I didn't realise it was in the middle. I was too busy thinking about this one. Okay. Okay. What if we do it like this? Well, now we can't even reach our orange one. Right, I've literally just sealed it in. Secure, contain, protect. It does feel like we need this one for that, so we didn't even need to go around it, to be honest. Something like this, maybe? Still, we're just sealing it in for no reason. What if now we use this to keep the path open? No, this doesn't make any sense. I do love a little guy. He's got a certain charm about him. I don't know if we can look at him properly. I can't bring down the camera enough. He looks very angry, I would say. It's just like a permanently aggressive scowl of some kind. Maybe what we're meant to do is something a little bit strange like this. How do we connect to that one? Good question. Didn't think about it. That's not going to work. It has to be like this, doesn't it? Right, but this orange one being here is a bit... feels like it's more of a nuisance. If only there was the tiniest of gaps here. Like his walk animation, he's working really hard to pull against the rope. He's doing his best. This is, if anything, this little guy should be called Pluto, not us. I think you're cooking this one. It's just a bit off. Because I can't get this one in. How can we change it? I think, if anything, we'd have to figure out a way we can... The thing is, the top left anchor is a difficulty because ideally I'd like to wrap it around that anchor, then dip down to get the orange laser, the orange coloured wire. But there's no way we can do that and then also go back to the top left anchor, I think. If overlapping wires is fine, you should be able to sneak in between a wire and column. I agree. Like, it'd be great. What if we could just hop over this wire here? Just like jump over, then poof, go around it. But, you know, okay. The verisimilitude may be lost, but I suppose that is by design of the mechanics of it. Ah, cheap viewers. I don't want cheap viewers. I want expensive viewers. Delete. Get out of here. Yes, I want rich viewers with a wealth of discussion at their fingertips. And puzzle-focused minds, so we can solve this level. Okay. Sit up. Posture check. Undo. Because this is kind of like wrong from the beginning. Because we've kind of doomed that blue anchor immediately. Because the way it wraps around, there's no conceivable way we could wrap around it with a blue wire unless we came from above somehow. Because what I want to do is something like this, but then the problem is we can't get back to this anchor at any point. So maybe it's a fool's errand going for it first. It does feel like we should be using this first in some form, right? Is this what I was doing before? I think that's what I was doing before. And yeah, now I think about it, I don't even need to do that anchor. It does certainly feel like to me I should be doing the orange ones first, but I just don't know really how. What if we did it like this? What does this accomplish, you may ask? I don't know. Ah, wait, what if we started off by just going around it? I hope that gives enough space. Please? Okay. Hold on. Are we cooking? Can anyone remember what the rest of my solution looked like for this? What did I do from here? Oh, it was like this, right? There we go. I must say, these really do give complicated messes of final solutions, which still boggles my mind that this is the solution. Like, look how messy this looks. It's fascinating.
So, Pluto, despite
Right,
having been
hydrate.
here all but a single orbit, you're already making far more sense of these anchors than I ever did. This kind of
Nice.
thing was never really my area of expertise. If it wasn't helping me pilot my ship, then I wanted nothing to do with it.
What were they for then?
Best attitude, I admit. To tell you the truth, I'm still not sure what these things do.
Not
They were
a
meant
good
to stop
sign.
some spike on some graph that I'm told was important, with the minor side effect that literally all systems are no longer remotely accessible. Useful, right?
What was your corporation even doing? Marmalade, week 7. Approved by Swan. What's this?
This thing is where the ship's fuel is stored before it's piped into the reactor next door. It's lightweight and super efficient. Or so I'm told. My job is to fly the ship, not top it up. Personally,
Fair enough.
though, I think it looks a little bit like a sad bear.
A sad
See what I
bear.
mean? Those raised bits sticking out of the sides sort of look like eyebrows. And the bit at the front is like his... No? Not seeing it?
I can kind of see what you're saying. I'm not sure I think bear immediately. It kind of reminds me of like Sid the Sloth from Ice Age. Maybe because it's got like the hammerhead sort of shark eyes. But like saying those bits are the eyebrows, this is the nose. This thing's in front of the other eye, so it's kind of like a cyborg at this point. Ladder. Where are we going? We don't have much time left, and I don't want to get into another part of solving. Oh, are these like private chambers? Oh. Is that everyone's private chambers? I don't want to get too deep into the weeds yet. Seeing as we still have probably a lot more to do. Each of these look like they might be quite big. So I guess we'll check that out next time. And then we'll get ready to do a little bit of drawing. Let's see what's around here. What's this? This is Vermilion's? This is Vermilion's card. Interesting. What is that? That's a different puzzle. How many... There's a puzzle on there. There are puzzles everywhere. This place is a sprawling map, I would say. We can enter the archives. How about that? Focus inventory. This is the only one left. Wait, I didn't realize that we could hold this open this entire time and also put in the code. It was because I was literally thinking, this doesn't seem to make sense that we can't do this at the same time, and it turns out we can. Also, I have just noticed that us connecting these anchors enters the keypad to the right. F9. That's kind of cool. It's like a really, really complicated keyboard. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Who was it? It was Marmalade, right? So they have an archive every single day of a log, of a message. Was it not Marmalade? It was Marmalade, okay. Aubergine. And the plan's going to finish up fireplace. They want to make a fireplace, drop round. Marmalade and Aubergines are good friends, it seems like. Probe meeting. Can I be late if I bring coffee? No, you can be on time and bring coffee, and then we sort the other stuff. Earth moves. Earth movies. Something from Earth. Don't talk through the entire movie. Artifacting on the fireplace. Software's the same as what runs through the ship holograms. Weird. Okay, so there's more sort of like glitches in the system. Increase of radiation. Don't worry about it. Something else, because something else be responsible for spikes? Is that what the anchor was introduced for? It's definitely Arnold. Kittens! So that's Sable and stuff. I need to do some welding, and cats are flammable. I didn't know they had so many cats, to be honest. Something's wrong. The planet. Pull them up. Why is happening? What? It's a hologram. Arnold is a hologram. Excuse me? Pull those tapes. What? The planet's a hologram? Don't talk during movies. Don't call me out. Wow. We're calling you out. This is you. I forgot who it was. Juniper would hate you. I haven't slept at all. Alabaster's external. Okay, so the planet is fake. I'm losing my mind. I always went straight to because I was having a stroke. My fireplace. Oh, the fireplace was doing the same thing. Right, so the planet, Arnold, spikes of radiation. Marmalade has figured out it's a hologram. It's a cover-up for something. We don't know what. We'll not be leaving the system. Observation and study. Learn more about the structure. We can't stay here next to that thing. And then it's all falling apart. Interesting. I'd also want to see the logs. Is there no quick way to go back to the top? I had to individually scroll up every single log. I was gonna let it till R, but the pull of comedy was too strong. I hope it's fine, as long as you don't do it in cinema. Yes, I think that's fair. Logs. I want to see what your entry was. Color: cherry blueberry pie. Texture: cherry blueberry pie. Size: large cherry blueberry pie. Shape: cherry blueberry pie. Mood: hungry. Sure. Whose other logs have we found? Juniper's, right? Why have I been forsaken? Well-being status forsaken. Probe launch, not feeling it. Games night, not feeling it. Unfeeling status, maths error. Went poorly, lost control of a probe. Doesn't feel great. Appendicitis and probe crash. Yes, we see. Appendix lighter. Okay. So it seems like interesting things going on. Questions. A false planet. I think I would, but I'd whisper to people about him with me. I'm gonna have a stretch. Big stretch. Let's bring up the title screen. And we'll go into drawing the next thumbnail art. Hold on, let's get up a bit of chill hop as well. Chill hop. Chill hop. Chill hop's not working. Hello, chill hop? It's not capturing? Okay, hold on. Return to main menu. Why didn't I quit to desktop? I don't know. Quit to desktop. Filament's kind of cool. It's quite a challenging puzzle game, I will say. Definitely a difficult one to imagine and think through. But we'll have a bit more of it in future. Why is chill hop not displaying properly? Or maybe it is displaying and something's on top. No. What's going on? Why has OBS been so finicky? Client area, window title must match. Oh wait, what if I turn it to Windows 10 and up? Do you think that'll work? It's not even capturing. Hold on. Close Firefox entirely. OBS has just been so not working for me today. I don't know why. I'm sure the error is pebcac. I was going to say something like high class views on that other comment came around. High class, yes. We are all exquisite. Refined. Why isn't this working? Someone tell me. Someone psychically read my mind. Okay, it captures when I'm not looking at it. Which I would say is not really the sorry, it's capturing when I bring up that. Okay, I guess I could just keep that open forever. Because as soon as I press OK, boom, it's still here. What is going on, OBS? You are psyching me out. You're making me look like a fool in front of my refined viewers. Gotta go. Take care, Cyborg. Thank you, Radian. Shoe design. Snaky shoe design. Snaky heels, which honestly, I was thinking about it when I was drawing it. I was like, I think these would be a nightmare to walk in. But no worries. We're on to February now, so get your ideas a turning. I'll actually make sure to change your category. And we'll have to think about what February art will be. But for now, I'm going to take a short couple minute breaks. Couple minute breaks? What? Couple minute break. So I'll be back in just a moment. Hello, I am back. Let's bring out the drawing tablet. Get ready for the loud hinge noise. Wow, that was very loud. There's something, I don't know why it's so loud when moving it about in this direction, but not in any other direction. But it's probably because of a weird angle I put my drawing tablet or monitor arm at, that it makes it so awkward. I can't blame it. But it would be nice, but unfortunately my desk setup does not allow for it. Where's my mouse? It's over here. Okay, found you. Found you. Mitsuke-ta. Okay. Transition. Here we go. Title screen. Okay. Pen in hand. What we said. Snowy Valentines or a combo of both. Picturing snowy city with a pinkish tint or a date in a coffee shop with snow out the window. Tablet versus chill stream. I don't know. Don't think I've heard that before. Normally I mute myself and then I move it before I come back, but this time I forgot to, and I was like, I'm sure it wouldn't be that loud. And then it was quite loud, and I was like, okay, well. Whoops. I feel like Valentine's must be a given for this thumbnail art. I mean, it's February. Like, you could make the argument of like Lunar New Year, but Lunar New Year happened in January this year. What else is February known for? I don't know. We could do like a vague non-seasonal thumbnail art, that is true. But seeing as this is basically, we've not completed a full year yet of thumbnail art streams, I think it makes sense to hit these milestones of doing these the popular holidays, right? First, you know, I don't think we'll do like in December a Christmas one every single time, but we'll probably do something vaguely wintry related, but there could be a lot of different things. So yes, basically what I'm saying is I agree. I'm not sure. Taking a coffee shop's interesting. I think I do want to pause a little bit on the date one because I feel like that might be a bit similar to August's. Was it August? I can't remember. The fairground date one. But yeah, again, it's also Valentine's, so it's hard to make that much of a distinction from it. I was thinking, I was like, what sort of vibe should we also do for this Valentine's one? And I was thinking that we probably haven't done like a cute style, like a cute vibe for a while. So maybe that's the direction we should go in. Because the last cute one, I mean, they're all adorably cute, of course, but the one where cute is like the aesthetic descriptive choice, in my opinion, would have been August's one, which was a while back. Maybe facing each other would be different enough, I guess. That's true. I think we can take that sort of concept and put a bit of a spin on it. Let's see. I mean, I feel like Valentine's actually has quite quite a lot of different things we could do, depending what direction we want to go. Because there's like the baking, like chocolate aspects of it, although I think that's probably too similar to November, so I don't quite want to do baking. But let's see. Let's think about this. So let's take the date concept. Like on a table. We'd have D here. Something like this, maybe. I don't know why I thought milkshake date first, like this. But, damn, this angle is like really trifical, as Bingo would say. Something like this. She kind of looks like she's like playing at a poker game or something like this. Maybe make that a bit bigger. Spin around like this. You can't actually see most of the date aspect of this way. So I probably had to... I'm not sure how wintry I want to make this one as well. So I feel like December was the definitive winter one. Something like this. Like a street or something. Out here. I don't know what to do on this side. Maybe like a plant or something. I think the other one is we could do the classic sort of like confession thing, or like giving chocolates, right? Very anime inspired. Wait, she's facing us? Yeah, why not? I mean, Dee's the only person in each of these thumbnail arts. You might say he's the teddy bear a person. No, probably not, but what else could we do? I'm thinking shoujo anime, heroine vibes, as in hero, not as in the drug. You got that tilt, you know, looking over the shoulder, the pose, that classic pose of like holding something behind your back and sort of, you know, this. Legs out, holding like secret chocolates in front of a sakura tree. That probably makes more sense for April though, rather than February. Swirling like cherry blossom petals in the air. Yeah, that's not very February vibe. Romantic, yes, but not February. So it'll be cute with a window in the middle. Wait, so you were picturing like this with like D here? Like side on? And like she's drinking coffee like this. Sitting down, I guess. No, I made her legs really long. Yeah, about all of them left. I think that could be quite nice. I'd probably do it. I think I'd probably have it more zoomed in. I'm not sure if I do this for Valentine's, because the way I'm now picturing it is now there's like a reflection of herself that she's looking at in the window or something. This looks like a train. I think I've drawn. But this would be great for my summer holiday one or something like that. Like this. Okay. Let's keep ideating. Let's keep ideating. I think these are good ideas, but they don't feel like it, you know. It looks like she's smoking. That's so true. We'll put a little cup handle on this. There you go. The biggest cup in existence. Why don't we... I'm not sure. I feel like Valentine's chocolates. That feels the most Valentine's-y for me. Because I feel like if we're doing this the first time round for Valentine's-y, we could do like a Cupid thing. Some fluffy angelic thing? I guess the ideation, do we want it to be something fantastical or do we want it to be realistic? Because if we do something like Cupid, I feel like that's going to be really similar vibes to the previous one. I don't want to have the same vibe as the January one, since we just did it. I think Valentine's is a time. It's about these personal things. I think she can like have a nice wink going on, holding up like a box of Valentine's chocolates or something, or maybe giving directly to the camera. You can see that just like in a model shoot or something. Valentine's is the time. Is that what I said? I didn't realise I said that. hard. Inspiration is difficult. C'est difficile. Probably do this at more of an angle. Also, I drew her ears really big here for some reason. Whatever. The ear size is not important. What about... What if we can sort of combine this? Hold on. What about... What about? Hold on. We take the window idea, but instead of it being a coffee shop date, she's sitting on the windowsill. We're combining the idea of a confession and the window date scene. No. I can't even imagine what this looks like in my head. No, that's not what I want. What aboutism? How do you do that, like, cheeky smile? How do you draw that? I don't know. What if we do this pose, but from the front instead? Like she's trying to not be coy necessarily, but oh my god, it's such like a extreme pose just to get everything in. You like hold it like this. It was such an unnatural pose. Probably I wouldn't do it this extreme, but no, I don't like a pose like that. It's hard. Maybe we should just keep it basic, you know? Just giving you a Valentine's chocolate / card. I see the vision though. Cute. Thank you. Having positive affirmation is good. Otherwise I might go insane. Maybe we can do that. Maybe less extreme though. Maybe instead of hiding it behind her back, she's actually just straight up holding it. She's giving like a box of chocolates like this. Has to be heart-shaped, of course. Cute wink. Maybe she can even hold a piece of chocolate up to her mouth or something, like she's already eating it. That feels very sort of on character for D. I feel like though the angle of this should probably be changed, otherwise we're not going to see much of her in it. It'd be quite a heavy touch tilt, but let me move this down a little bit. Okay, I think this is kind of a vibe I'm looking for. This is not the pose. I'm not sure what I'm doing with her legs here. But you know, they're slightly sort of leaning over, being like, here you go, here's some chocolates, up to the camera. Maybe it'll just be an upper body sort of thing, so maybe it'll just be like this. Maybe we don't need to turn it as much. And then she's sort of just playfully eating a chocolate from the box that she gave you, which is a very weird thing to do, I would imagine. I don't know how I'd feel if that happened, but, you know, maybe it's very in character. I feel like this covers up a lot of the body, though. I feel like, hold on, I feel like that angle doesn't work as well as I want it to. This is probably the longest we spent in the thumbnail phase, but that's okay. Too good not to sneak one from it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You see the concept. It's like I baked these for you last night, but they were so good, so yummy. I had to have one for myself. Dee would 100% have a sweet tooth that I would not have. What if we did it to do it more dynamically? She's sort of like doing that, but chocolate's still like in her mouth or something. No, it doesn't. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know. Maybe let's just send it and we'll see what happens. We'll see what feels right. I feel like I spent too long doing this, but I think this sort of vibe is what I want. I just can't figure out what the details of a pose I want. I need to like do some of these poses myself. What feels best? I think probably because she's holding the boxes too far forward. I think that's what's messing it up, because it actually covers up way too much of her. So I think I'll pull it back a little bit. I think that's my issue with it. Just do this. Extend out that snout. That's not extended at all. Like this. That's probably too much. This is where the eye would be. But she's like winking. Chocolate mouth handing box to you with both hands would be so cutesy. I agree. I just can't figure out how to do it without completely covering up. Well, okay, hold on. I guess we can make this look more cartoony than we usually do. So I think breaking the anatomy is probably okay here. Maybe I shouldn't have her turn away this much. But like, if we have a box of chocolates here. Because I do want her to like give a box of chocolates, but I don't want it to completely cover up her, you know? At the end of the day, Dee is the star of the show. You're gonna be a star, Dee. And we want you to shine. How do you hold a box of chocolates? Hold on. Like this? Yeah, that's good enough for a sketch. But this is like so far away now. Like it had to be like. So what? Okay, what if we did it more head on? What if we just rotate? Let's rotate the canvas. I'm not vibing with that. Hold on. Let's do a handout approach. Who said no one ever? Let's start with the hands. But I can't figure out how to pose this. I do really want to do the two-handed thing, but I think it's going to cover up too much of D for it to really make sense. Either that or it would have to be like super zoomed in like this, right? Hold on. Let's just save that for now. I want to try... Let's do the one-hand thing instead. Stone Figure stage, I'll let you cook. Thank you, thank you. Your support means a lot. The cooking stage, sometimes it takes a bit longer to cook, you know? Sometimes you're making instant noodles, sometimes you're making a casserole. Not casserole, risotto, that's what I wanted to say. I was like, what takes a long time to cook? I don't actually know, risotto doesn't take that long. It's just, isn't it like a very needy dish or something? You have to constantly attend to it or something. Okay. Oh, now it's like looking down. I'm not even following my own anatomy steps properly. I feel like I draw very square circles. completely unrelated to almost anything. Okay. I think let's make it more extreme angle here. Let's push the angles. So I still want to see most of Dee's body. This is probably a bit too extreme a downwards angle, I think. I think I gave too much input. Now you think about how to make it work when it's clear in my head. Nah, I wouldn't sweat it like that. I think it's both a balance on, like, if this was just like an art piece of itself, like by itself, I think it's like totally fine. I'd be like more inclined, but because it needs to fulfill a certain purpose of like showing off D and being like a whole screen where it's almost like, it's not advertising, I suppose that's the wrong way to put it, but like branding in that sense. Like I need to also think about the sort of practical purposes outside of an illustration as well, because I otherwise I would just do that sort of two-handed like forward one, but I feel like that takes away from D being the central character of it, which makes it a little bit more difficult, which also maybe doesn't affect the version you have in your head, which is totally fair. Sadly, I'm not psychic enough to be able to read your mind. I might just delete that. Why don't we focus on D first? Seeing as she is a central point. That's a point of... not concern, but the focus point. I feel like it makes more sense. Let's focus on the part which is actually important. To nail, and then figure out how the rest of it goes. Just eating a chocolate like this. Okay. Probably I think I do want to push the angles a bit more. I want to make it a bit more anime, a bit more cartoony. Because I think that's a vibe we haven't really gone into yet. I think doing it like this actually gets the sort of best of both worlds is that she can hand it to us, but she's like doing it while she's running somewhere. She's a girl on the go. Or something like that. How does this work? I don't know. Okay, now I got to figure out the hard part of the arm, which I guess let's do on another layer real quick. Okay, let's do it like this. Squash and stretch. Okay, how would this look? Which hand is his right hand? It would be like this, something like that. Because the chocolates don't need to be completely on the screen. I feel like the vibe is... Well, I guess she doesn't need to be completely on the screen either. We can move her across like this. And if in doubt, we can always just foreshorten this even more. Just make her a little bit smaller. And yes, probably let's make it a small box of chocolates as well. Otherwise it's going to be a bit of a nightmare, I think. Do I want it to be open? So it's like she already opened... Yeah, I think I want it to be open, so it's like she already opened it. And took one to bite. To bite? To eat. So it's like a box of chocolates. It's only got like 1, 2, 5 in or something. But then one's missing because she's eating it. Okay, this part can probably be a bit... Get out of here, thumbnail. We don't need you anymore. I think this does a good preservation of both being able to CD and also conveying the concept. Probably this arm needs to be a bit more this way around as well, to be honest. Don't know, maybe this even should be rotated a bit more. like this. Okay. I think we're getting there. I think we're getting there. So we just gotta get a rough anatomy down and then we're good to go. Thinking of a plan. You're getting me to sing, I see. I do love Reflection is probably one of my favourite Disney songs. But yes, I'll endorse it. Hold on. Who is that girl I see staring straight back at me? Why does my reflection show? Reflection is such a high song though. Someone I don't know. Somehow I cannot hide who I am, though I've tried. When will my reflection show who I am inside? I mean, she like wipes away her makeup. She's looking at the gravestones, and there's like half and half. I don't know how on earth she managed to remove all her makeup with just one wipe of her sleeve. That sleeve is magical. When will my reflection show who I am inside? I forgot what the ending note is. Side. Is that the ending note? Maybe. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've heard it, seen it, buy it, fix it. Something, rewrite it. I think we should fully lean into that anime sort of vibe of this one. Have the school bag like this. The whatever they're called. The anime school bags, which, by the way, look like we can barely fit any books in. So I don't know how that works. But you know, the things like this. I think that torso is a bit short now I'm looking at it here. Well, I certainly think Dee might be shorter than I am. I haven't really thought about this. No, she would be shorter than I am, let's be real. Let's bring this down a bit. So it's sort of like legs going across like this, I guess. Maybe she's actually just like on the run. Not like from cops or something, but... I think that works. Maybe just shift everything up a little bit, rotate it a bit more. It's going to be quite a rotated looking one, I think. I think anything, maybe we should rotate the legs a bit more. Like really pop out there. Make it dynamic. Get that arch in. Something like that. I don't know what a Seifuku even looks like, something like this. Is that the outfit I want? I don't think so. It should be a skirt. And we can figure that or a skirt or a dress, something which adds to the sort of dynamic sort of feeling like this. You can't even see most of it. Something like that. Maybe like a nice blouse. Something we can put heart imagery on, probably. Maybe like a sort of like off-shoulder cardigan. I found it less cute. Wanted to bring it up last week before Lunar New Year because it's set in China, but better late than never. Fair enough. I had a very, very short stream last time, didn't I? But no, yeah, I love Reflection. Reflection is one of my favorites. So you nailed it. Maybe it is my favorite. I don't know what would compare to it. Maybe like Let It Go, but is the only other one which I think would come close. Okay, something like this. Sort of like a very... I guess we're trying to make her a gyaru. That's kind of vibe I've got here. We're gonna do a half off shoulder. Doesn't have to be completely off shoulder. This one can be on as like rolled up, got like bracelets or something. Okay. We see the vision. We see the vision, everyone. Congrats. We found it. We found the way forward. Everyone give yourselves a round of applause. What's this rough sketch? Get rid of this. Refined sketch time. Let's go. We've got 20 minutes left. Okay, I'll probably overrun a little bit. Favorite of all Disney songs? Yeah. I don't think Mulan's my favorite Disney movie. I'm not sure what my favorite Disney movie is. Maybe Inside Out, but you might not count that because it's Pixar. What would be? I feel like Lion King is a very nostalgic one for me. Watching that growing up. What other sort of like Disney great songs are there? Actually, what else is Mulan? You're right, seeing as it's Lunar New Year, maybe I should be focusing more on Mulan songs. Let's Be a Man. That's always a fun one to sing. Be a man, you must be swift as a coursing river, with all the force of a great typhoon, with all the strength of a raging fire, mysterious as the dark side of the moon. Time is racing towards us till the Huns arrive. Heed my every order, and you might survive. You're unsuited for the rage of war, so back up, go home. I don't know why I started at the second verse. What else is in Mulan? What's like the one she sings, like about making her family proud or something? I know the song from Mulan 2, which I've not watched. I just know the song, but it's like a rock, ha ha. I must be strong, ha ha. Like an oak, I must stand firm. Cut quick, woof. Like my blade. Think fast, ha ha. Unafraid. And then it also says, you gotta do it the other way, right? As well, you gotta be like a cloud. I am soft, like bamboo. I bend in the wind. I'm moving slow because I know that it's okay to be afraid. Like a cloud, I am soft. Like bamboo, I bend in the wind. I'm moving slow because I know... This I is too high up, I think. Lesson number one. DVD sequels. There was a lot of them, and I've not seen, I think, any of them, because I had no idea they even existed. A younger me. This eye is so big. Why have I made it so big? Chill out. Eye? Are there any other Mulan ones? Oh, A Girl Worth Fighting For? I remember one of my earliest run-ins of people doing like animatics on YouTube was to that song. I cannot remember what animation it was. I think it was an animatic of Kerala Gunsa, Sergeant Frog. And it was to that song, which goes, how does it go? Da dun da da, our aching feet like cattle. Da da dun dun dun, da dun dun dun, a thing we're fighting for. Hey, think of instead a girl we're fighting for. I want her paler than the moon, with eyes that shine like stars. She will marvel at my strength, adore my battle scars. I couldn't care less what she wear or what she looks like. It all depends on what she cooks like. Beef, pork, chicken. Something back home, I have one like no other. The only one who'd kiss him is his mother. Something like that. Our aching feet, da dun dun da. How does it go? And then there's a part where Mulan goes, something, always speak her mind? And then they all go, nah. Oh, 2000s. Or whenever Mulan was released. Might have been earlier than 2000s now I think about it. Oh, we should make these also heart-shaped. I didn't even think about that. Heart-shaped collar. Everything is heart-shaped. Why am I not doing a clothing layer? I forgot. I'm still on the body layer. Let's get the anatomy sorted before we even deign to think of what the clothing is going to look like. My word. How much time we got? This doesn't look right. What on earth happened to our muscles here? Okay. Was Mulan 2 more commercial then? I have no idea. I've not watched Mulan 2. I only know that one song from Mulan 2. Why do I know that one song? Got no idea. I just do for some reason. 1998. Okay. It's about as old as I am then. Which is crazy to think. Well, it's not that crazy. That's just a passage of time. Okay. Are there any other Mulan songs? I mean, obviously there must be, but I'm just trying to think. Because isn't it the thing in Mulan where like the first half of the movie has all these fun, silly songs, and then when the entire village, or spoilers, I guess, for a very old movie, burns down, there's no more songs for the rest of the movie to fit the theme, the thematic of it being like, oh, it got real serious just then. It's not how you draw a hand, but that's okay. I'm pretty sure that's a thing. I think we want a very, very high femme vibe here. We can even do butterfly eyelashes. Oh, we could put little hearts at the end of them. That's cute. No, that looks weird as heck. Let's not do that. Probably we do this, but then the eyeshadow can flick upwards. Okay, I think we're getting there. I think maybe this should tilt downwards a little bit more. Don't know if I watched OG Milan, but did see the live action and don't think I had any songs. I heard the live action was very bad. It like completely missed the point or something of the original Mulan, which is like, you know, anyone can be a hero or something. I can't remember. But then like in the Mulan live action, she's got like superpowers or something. Which is like, okay. Interesting. Soundtrack is 12 songs, 51 minutes. My word. What other songs are there in that movie? 12 songs. Oh, there's another. Wait, hold on. There's another song I remember from Mulan too. Maybe I did watch the movie. I don't remember anything about it though. But this is a one about like 3 princesses or something who want to be free of their princess duties, and it says it's called like I want to be like other girls or something. It's like goes. How does it go? I want to be like other girls. I want to be free like other girls can. Just to be seen like other girls. Something like that. And they have a part of the chorus where they're like holding a lily. That's all I remember. There's a scene of them like on a swing as well. I don't even know why I'm drawing my legs in, because you're not even going to see most of them. It's always good to get the anatomy established, right? Okay. What is his hand going to look like? That's a great question. I know you didn't ask it, but I'm thinking it. Because I don't know the answer to that. Something like this. Then this will go underneath. This will be here. Then probably we'll have like this little palm bit here. Have that go down there. And even though this isn't part of the body, we're gonna draw some leading lines in. Okay. I think that's kind of worked. I think it's not completely correct. I think this eye is still too high up compared to the rest of it. It's also not quite the cute vibe I was hoping for, but that's okay. Maybe we can make it more cute. Oh, it's a different sort of cute is what I should say. Definitely we should have like the heart tattoos. Wait, I'm sorry. 6 of them are scores with Jerry Goldsmith. Fair enough. That's still 6 songs though in Mulan, and I can't remember most of them. I'm just kind of surprised how many more there are. What other non-score ones have we covered them all? That's all I care about. We have the total taxonomy of Mulan. Discography. Okay. Clothes. First song is Honor to Us All. Yeah, that's the one she sings before she goes to like the matchmaker or whatever, who is like, oh, you gotta be like this to be like the perfect traditional woman or whatever, or wife or something. I can't remember, something weird like that. And then she fumbles hard during the tea ceremony, and she like draws a face accidentally on the invigilator, who gets really angry. And then she sings Reflection, where she's all like, oh, maybe, you know, how am I gonna bring honor to my family and all. And then like her father gets drafted, and then she like takes his place. And then what happens? Great question. What happens after that? Didn't realize it was so early in the movie. It like almost opens with that, doesn't it? It's very early, I think. It's crazy. Which way does cardigan buttons go? That way around, okay. Wait, this doesn't make sense. Wait, maybe this does make sense? True to my heart is after a girl worth fighting for. I've no recollection of that song is. That's probably one of the ones which like they play as an instrumental over the actual scene of what's going on. Stevie Wonder in it is crazy. I didn't know Stevie Wonder was in the soundtrack. This arm looks too long. Anyone else thinking out, or is that just me? Okay, so she's like rolled up her sleeve. Her sleeve could be quite loose, sort of hanging down here. Sort of puff it out like this. I think she would have like a bracelet on of charms, of hearts, I guess. This hand is a bit long as well. I didn't realise this until just now. I don't know why I'm not shifting the clothes as well at the same time as I'm shifting the body. Something like that. This should probably be a clothing layer thing. We can have some rings. Just accessories. Okay, it's like an energetic cue. That sort of ribbon. Christina Aguilera's version of Reflections at the end, so you got most of the songs. That's pretty good. I don't. Mulan's not really known for its songs. It's known for its like song. And depending on who you ask, that's either Be Your Man or Reflection. So your mileage may vary. I think we should just be over the top saccharine with the amount of hearts we use on these decorations. I think we'll have like a stripe sort of pattern on these cardigan lapels. Okay, and then we need to figure out how we're doing this. Probably needs to be more extreme. And angle this. The entire sleeve should be quite bunched up here. Okay, it'll come down. This would be quite a short cardigan because then we can do the sort of like shirt coming out. Okay, then we draw the skirt. Sort of swishing about like this. Swishing is the official term. This is a weird skirt shape, that doesn't make sense. Hold on. Okay, there we go, there we go. Pleated skirt. We're getting there, we're getting there. Someone said Man Out of You is a trans mask anthem or something along those lines. Don't know what that makes Reflection. I mean, I think they're both kind of like... They can both be trans anthems. I don't see why not. It's, reflection is, you know, certainly could be one about like identity. Oh, no, hold on, we already did that, didn't we? We'll just keep her. I was gonna say she should have a like Gyadu fashion of a rolled up socks or whatever. That's fine, because I'm pretty sure we already did that in September. But yeah, you know, like about discovering who you are, identity. I certainly see that. Well, obviously it's a slightly different context than I'm sure the show writers intended for it to be. Does not mean the message need be applied any differently. Yeah, I'm not really sure. This is the first time I think we're going to have her tail actually visible from the clothing angle. So it's going to be a bit weird. Something like that. No, let's just cheat and pretend it's further along. Just make it smaller. Okay. So I think we'll do it rounded like this. We'll have like more patterns here for a cardigan. Oh, you know what we should do? We should do it like this. Like make it a loose cardigan, so it comes round, and it's got one of these parts on. Okay, wonderful. Then I guess this will be the foreground. So let's do this in green. I think this has gone out a little bit too far. Okay. Then let's figure out what this box is going to look like. I think it will look like this. And there'll be chocolates in each of these. Except for the one which you already took one out of. And maybe they can be like the chocolates and the wrappings or whatever. I know this is a refined sketch, but I can't be bothered. I'll figure it out when I do the line art. And when I do the line art, I'll be like, no, why didn't I sketch these properly? Oh, I have made it look like a heart in there. Good point. Whatever. I'll just make a note for myself. Hearts. Shape. It's very much it's a future me's problem sort of thing. Oh yeah, this part of the clothes, I forgot about the bag. Just being slung around, or satchel I think is a better way to put it. Milan ended up being very woman power in the end though, right? But you could still have your own interpretations of songs like that. Yeah, I'd say so. I don't very much sort of going against stereotypical norms, or being like, hey, you don't have to ascribe to these norms, you can be you are in charge of your own fate in a way. It was going to be open, right? The chocolates? Yeah. The open box. I will say, this body doesn't actually make sense. Not that you can see it, but it had to be like this, I think. I haven't thought about what the background's going to be at all yet. And also now I think about it, they should absolutely have like a lid underneath or something. Okay, let's see. Ref sketch. Let's figure out what the background is. Okay, don't need a rough sketch anymore. Background. Okay, background, what should we do? Oh, I was also going to put, I've got hair accessories in. I was going to take the butterfly ribbons, which I have from, I guess we can make them heart-shaped, from one of the previous Animal Crossing thumbnail arts. I think this is probably a bit big, now I look at it. We could do more ribbons. I don't know why I haven't done more ribbons. Red string of fate. I don't think a background's very important for this one, to be honest, but we're fully into the anime zone now. Or either that, or actually, let's not do the butterfly. I think a ribbon like that might be a bit cuter. Especially if we can make it look heart-shaped. I just want this ribbon going around the entire portrait. Just because I think it'll be fun. There's 2 anime on Netflix I've seen with strong LGBT allegories, but don't say outline. Ramna 1-2, transgender fluid. Oran. Oran! Ramna I know, that's like the ginger haired main character, right? With like the red, like Chi Pao or whatever it's called. I've not seen it, but I think I know about it. And they can like flip back and forth between masculine and feminine presentation. Oran I've seen. Oran is maybe one of the first animes I've ever watched. Which is honestly crazy because it's meant to be a parody of like the sort of shoujo style genre, isn't it? But seeing as it's the first anime basically I've ever watched, I didn't really know what the tropes were in the shoujo genre, so I don't know why I started there, but I found it very funny to begin with. So do something like this. Okay, I have no idea what the background's going to be. Let's figure this out. I mean, maybe this is where we can do the... Actually, I'm not sure if I love this ribbon. thing, but we'll keep it here for now. Maybe it's too big. That's probably why. Make it a bit smaller. Looks dark brown to me. How do you feel with him switching around like that? I have no context for Ramna whatsoever, so I've only like know of its existence. How do I feel about them switching around? Good for them, I guess. I generally don't even know like what genre the show is. So I wish I could commentate more on it, but I cannot, sadly. Maybe we can just do a really ambiguous background, or just like fluffy clouds and like does it have to be rooted in reality? I guess it could be. We could do this as the sort of sakura tree, you know, that I had at the beginning. This is really, really big tree. Oh, whoops. I feel like you would probably see her legs. Actually, wait, hold on. That's not like because she's standing this way around, so the tree needs to be like this way around. Heart-shaped clouds. I think we should, yeah, we should really lean into the aesthetic of it being almost like a daydream, I suppose, of what's going on. And in the foreground we have all of these heart-shaped petals sort of fluttering about. Maybe I'll remember the heart shape. Well, if I put a heart on it, I'll probably remember the heart shape. Oran did come out 2004. I thought it was obscure. No, Oran, do you remember anything about watching it? I remember a lot of Oran, I would say. Well, I say that in passing. Maybe I don't. I remember the main characters. I feel like Oran was pretty popular around its time, to be honest. Like nowadays, I think it's pretty obscure, but certainly when it came out, I feel like it was reasonably popular. Who was it? It was like Tamaki, the princely leaderish type. I can't remember the guy with the glasses, stoic guy with glasses name. Mori Senpai, Honey Senpai, Hikaru Kaoru, the twins. I don't remember what the main girl was called. Haruhi, maybe. Okay, this seems good. I think I'm happy with this. Let us get some colours in here. How much over do we run? Might be about half an hour if we're too long. Okay. Layer mask, please. Layer mask, please. Get foreground. Should not have done that as part of the foreground, does not make sense. Okay, more of a background to be erased. More of a body to be erased. The ribbon is on the clothes layer, I did not think that through. Whatever. There we go. The top line apparently got resurgence, I see why. And what do I remember about it? I remember Haruhi goes into debt, she accidentally breaks like a vase. And then it's like, you now owe us $1 billion. And then you had to pay it off. And she's like, what? I can't do that, that's too much money. And then it's like, that's okay, you can work here in the host club. And then she's like, what does that mean? Oh wait, this needs to be outside that folder. And she's like, what does that mean? Ah, that's the wrong color. I meant saturation. And then they're like, oh, you just need to entertain. What? Oh, like this, there we go. Oh wait, this needs to be up here, there we go. People who are like bored and want, you know, to have a fun time or whatever in the host club. And she's like, oh, I don't know, I guess I'll try. it's something like that, I can't remember it very well. If you couldn't tell. And then it's all about how she gets the money to pay off her debt or something. And then they all eventually discover, whoa, hold on, you're not like a guy, you're a girl. And then she was like, well, I didn't really see the big deal. And then they were like, so true. And then they like, some of them fall in love with her. And then they have like a big dance at the end. All the characters get their own individual episode where you get to understand them a bit better. Honey Senpai is like a legendary karate martial artist or something. What else happens? Hikaru and Kaoru, they have like a fight, and then they're like, one of them dyes their hair blue, the other dyes it pink. And then it turns out it was all a big prank, and then everyone's like, why the heck would you prank us like this? And they were like, oh, my bad. Actually, let's do light shade, probably. It was just like for a laugh or something. And then they were like, what the hell? What else happens? That's basically it, I'm pretty sure. Nothing else of importance happens. I'm joking, but biologically, yes, I'm a girl, but you should see me as me, regardless of gender. Very MB. You're not true. Very MB coded. That's aspirational, some might say. Okay, put this down here. Whoa, that's so dark. Probably the skirt should be that dark, but bring that down, bring it around. What else happens in Oran? That's too dark. I can't remember. I think those are the main touch points though. Curious how you felt of a reveal over time since you ended up being trans. I honestly cannot tell you how I felt at the time because I do not remember. I'm not sure if I even thought of it as much of a big deal, to be honest. Like, I think probably I didn't even realize it was a reveal. I was just like, oh, okay. And then I just continued watching. I think probably just at the time I just didn't even it didn't even occur to me that it was much of a talking point or reveal. Which is a bit of an anticlimactic answer, I think, but genuinely it was either that or I just had no reaction to it whatsoever. This is a bit Oran. Okay. This thumbnail art. Oh, she's wearing her bag underneath her cardigan. That doesn't make sense. I didn't even think about that. You said they felt uncomfortable about the gay jokes. I honestly do not remember them, so I don't think I'm the best authority to ask on this. I did watch this when I was like, let me think. I watched it very soon, I think, after it came out, so I probably would have been like 8 or something. She has more drip than Oran characters though, so true. It's all about the drip. It should probably be D colour, not body colour. But yeah, unfortunately I don't remember that. If that is part of it, then I can understand why they would be uncomfortable with it. But again, I don't really remember it, so I don't think I'm the best judge. Okay, get out of here, D. Get this swinging around here. Okay, get this done. Oh, I didn't even give her fingernails. Should have probably done that, huh? Some white in here for the wrapping. Get some darker colour in here. Either way, I both watched it pre-awakening again, just curiosity. Yeah. The only thing I can say is I remember enjoying it when I was younger. Would I still enjoy it now? Maybe. Would I not? I don't know. Because I actually remember talking about it in secondary school, because it was a surprise that 2 of my friends had also watched it. No, maybe one of my friends had watched it in pre-secondary school as well, and then I recommended it to another friend, and he enjoyed it. What other thoughts do I have about it? I don't know. I don't know what sort of time period we want, so I'm doing like a vague morning time period. I think I want this tree to be a different colour as well, because otherwise it's gonna... You're not going to be able to see it properly. I wish I had a much darker tree. Assume Squid Game going to be one of the last shows you watched in full. I've seen all the Squid Game now. I finished it with my friends the last 2 episodes yesterday, actually. So don't you worry. I am caught up with Squid Game Season 2. Looking forward to Season 3 when it comes out. In June or so. I thought it was pretty good. Do I think it lived up to the first one? I think, you know, what I've seen so far seems like it does. Again, not giving huge spoilers out or anything, but I think I'll have to judge it in whole to see. I need to see season 3 first to judge it in a full. But apart from that, I quite liked it. I started watching every game show. Oh, Squid Game, the challenge may have discouraged you. I think that's fair. I mean, reality TV, those sort of game shows, not really my sort of thing. So I can't really comment on them because I haven't seen them. I don't think it's fair for me to. But yeah, I can understand why that might. Why that might do so for you. But I mean, if you like the first one, I think you would like the second one. It was a bit dark. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so hard to. February. Something like this. Wasn't paying attention, was not expecting our background. Cool. Thank you. Didn't watch the first season either. Oh, okay, fair enough. I mean, I would say the first season is pretty good. Especially if you like Korean media, I think it's an easy recommendation. Korean media often has a strong focus on the emotional feeling of things. Whoa, 80 is way too high. I think a very prevalent topic they cover also is class divide, because that's such a big part of Korea as well. Not a big part of Korea, but it is a hot topic social issue. I could do like this. Trying to make sure that we actually CD. So if you like it, if you like things like that, I think you probably would. I would recommend giving Squid Game a shot. I think it's quite nice. There we go. February 2025. February. That's cool. It's a fun one. I think it looks a lot more dynamic than I expected it to be. May have taken a bit longer than initially expected, but that's okay. Good things come to those who wait. Yes, extract it like that. Wonderful. Don't watch foreign live action often, to be honest. That's fair. I don't know. I mean, if you have Netflix, I don't see why you shouldn't give it a try. It's popular. Sorry, I was turning on my light. It was really dark in here. Popular for a reason. That reason is that it's pretty good. So I would at least give it a shot. You know, give a first episode or two a try. Or first episode is up to you, really. If it seems like your sort of thing, stick with it. If it doesn't, no harm, no foul. Oh, I didn't shade this at all. Whatever. I've overrun long enough. Someone else. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. It has the DeerDarling seal of approval, though. So, a bit of a longer stream today, everyone. Thank you for coming along. Bit of a stretch. So I guess I'll round off the stream here. So thank you all for coming along. Hope you had a good time. Hope you vibed. Hope you all have a good rest of your day. Or tomorrow, depending on, I suppose, time zones and whoever's watching when you're watching. But, any other final thoughts? Thank you. Happy Snake Year. Happy Snake Year to you as well. 新年快乐，恭喜发财. Is there anything I want to say? No? Well, we'll continue on this next week, hopefully. Yes, there's 1 week in February I'm busy, so I guess I'll have to figure out when I'm streaming for that. Maybe I'll stream on Saturday. But for now, if you have been watching, thank you very much. I hope we can see each other again next week. So until next time, bye-bye for now. I will type, thank you for coming along. Yeah, this is a pretty cute thumbnail art. I can't believe I forgot to shade it though, and also definitely took the longest. Mainly conception was a long time for it, but I think it's pretty cute, dynamic. Anyway, bye bye for now.